the only time Cody be like 3 to 4 things max. But maybe Logan was smoking some dank. Man, you don't need that shit. You could have wore like Meta glasses. You could have done something, man. But no, this guy. What is up, everybody? NC.
JC and.
We are back with some news. And if you haven't seen the thumbnail, Logan Paul he needed a little bit of a reminder of what to do during promos because he couldn't remember. He couldn't put it on his cell phone. He couldn't make himself a note in any other way than old school 1990s handwriting notes right before a test. They got ChatGPT nowadays, man. You don't need that shit. You could have wore like Meta glasses. You could have done something, man. But no, this guy, he's old school, you know. So Logan got caught. It was revealed. Look at this. Look at this shit. Writing notes on his palm. Literally red-handed. Look at this. And this, you know what's so frustrating about this, man? It's just recently we were putting over Logan Paul as the best wrestler. And recently Steven Richards was putting him over as the best wrestler. So you have all these people putting him over as, without question, the best wrestler, better than everybody in AEW. And now we got to question that. I'm just saying.
I don't know. Logan, I mean, come on, man. What are you doing? You got to memorize your promos. Like, what happened to, like, didn't they, like, put these, like, boards at the top of the arena where you can look up to and see your lines? Like, I thought they were doing that.
Well, if anything, it tells me that they're still going with bullet points, but they're not going through anything with the wrestlers in the back. For Logan to have to do this, that's fucking stupid. It should be Triple H or one of the top writers coming up to him and being like, just run through these couple of things. That's it. That's all you have to talk about. It should be like 3 to 4 things max. But maybe Logan was smoking some dank in the back and forgot his lines and had to do that. Who knows?
It could be. I mean, you know, they're getting a little bit more relaxed on their marijuana policy, so who knows? You know, I mean, we have seen some wrestlers in WWE coming out looking blazed as fuck, but who knows?
Well, and even Cena roasted him on it. Just like I don't need my notes for my promo on my wrist. Damn.
Fucking owned him right there.
What can I say? Like, I really want to put over Logan, but yo, what he was doing is some straight up rookie shit.
That is some straight. Like, honestly, even the rookies in NXT are better prepared than that. Now, most of them can't talk, but you know, they at least don't. You're not seeing them in NXT going, you know, reading their lines off their hand, you know. But it's jabroni-ish, dude.
Very, very. We just got to call it out as it is. So something else that is quite jabroni is this. I can't believe a fan went to this link, but if you haven't heard by now, there's a very, very strange fan that made a fake AI kissing video. We're not going to show it to you on the news because it's pathetic and it's disgusting. But if you want to go find it, this guy has it posted on his account. He was one of those guys, I had to look him up, and when I looked him up, I had him blocked. I don't even remember blocking this guy, but he must have been such a fucking weirdo that I had to block him, and I don't block too many people. So, yeah, this dude, fucking weird motherfucker, posted a video. He refuses to take it down, too. AJ respectfully asked him, please take this down. He won't do it. So it's gotten to the point that now he's dealing with a lifetime ban because of doing that. So he showed up at, at one of these, at the big event in New York. And that's where it took place at with the little fake kiss that he put in. But no, they banned him from any future shows, and I would really hope WWE bans this fucking weirdo, too.
Absolutely. I mean, you can't have, like, just the fact that he's hideously ugly to begin with. I mean, you don't want people like that, you know, driving away what fans you have. But, I mean, for God's sakes, you can't be having people like that at these shows either, which would be like 98% of the crowd. But, you know, like, you can't be having these people at these shows. So, Triple H, do the right thing for once in your life and ban this guy from future WWE shows. You got to do it.
And she was respectful. She said, this is inappropriate and it is harassment. Please delete. And this fucker won't delete it. YouTube won't do nothing about it. X won't do nothing about it. They're just like, okay, just let this fan be fucking weird. Whatever, you know, it's such a bizarre world out there as far as what gets flagged and what doesn't. It's a very strange world. But something that else that is quite strange are the fans. We usually don't do too much WFBI, but we got to question why the fans are chanting this to the wrestlers.
Oh my God!
You proud of yourself, Triple H? This is what you brought in. You proud?
Yeah, what can I say? I'm kind of proud. I kind of did want them to kiss.
I'm very proud. I have a lot of pride. Yeah, we know. You show it all the time. So your buddy Shawn Michaels, and we'll show you a little story about what Bret Hart had to say later. But I want to go ahead and talk about levels in WWE. So, you know, after Raw took place, people were taking a look at numbers and returns and whatnot. And, you know, all these marks were just they were freaking out about AJ Lee when she came back. Oh, she's going to be a huge star, huge pops. 324K views on X. Same time frame comparison, Brock Lesnar, 1.2 million. Roman Reigns, 1.2 million. And then you go on YouTube. Roman and Brock, 1.2 million. Full Raw highlights, nobody gives a shit. And then, as of recently, it's up past 4 million. So honestly, for all the people that say, I don't want to fucking see Roman and Brock again, a lot of people do.
Yeah, speak for yourself. I mean, yeah, they're really all you got left other than Cena. And even Cena's leaving on December, 13th, 14th? Like, he's going to be gone. So, like, what do you have? Like, Brock and Roman is pretty much it. And you can't, like, they're not going to be there very often. So, you know.
Well, and speaking of part-timers, too, even John, he got over 1 million views for his final last time Raw highlights segment. And I should say to Triple H, don't count on getting those views ever again. No. I mean, that's just because of Cena. But I will say Cena, though, they're making a lot of money off of him. This is for the most recent Survivor Series autograph signing thing that he's doing over in San Diego. Photo op is $443.
Jesus. Oh, my God.
Hey, dude. Gougers.
Well, and you got the $34.77 fees on top of that. So you're paying over $450 or you're paying almost $480 to go and see Cena. Like, that is crazy.
So fucked up. So fucked up. Well, you know what's
man.
really fucked up is what they did to Shane McMahon. So I'm sure you all saw Stephanie McMahon have a little brief cameo on Raw, showing her off with a hat on, but they refused to show her brother, who was in the crowd with his son. What's up, Triple H?
Isn't that interesting? And people are going to say, oh, but Shane didn't want to be on camera. Bullshit. Bullshit. You mean to tell me Shane didn't want to be on camera? I'm not buying that.
Nah, that's some straight up bullshit, man. We're not buying that shit either. Well, and you know what? It's hard for us to really buy Cody Rhodes as a champion. Really, the only time Cody ever gets views on YouTube, really think about this, is when he's getting his ass kicked. When's the most time that Cody has ever had views on YouTube? The Rock beatdown, and now the Drew beatdown. People want to see him get his ass beat, even if it's with shitty fucking Dollar Tree makeup jobs. People still want to see him get his ass beat.
Well, yeah, because like everybody with common sense and a brain hates Cody Rhodes. They realize how fucking pompous and overrated he is. That he's just an overhyped mid carder that's being shoved up your ass and down your throat like he's the next John Cena. He's not. He's Cody Rhodes. Who are we kidding here?
That's what we're saying. Is the thing about Cody Rhodes is really people want to see him get beat up. To me, that sounds like a heel. Doesn't it? Like, when you want to see somebody get beat up, usually you want to see the bad guy, the heel, get beat up. It's time to pull the trigger. Stop making him a super baby face. Nobody buys it. He's cellophane. Make him the ultimate shit heel. The chicken shit heel. Bring in the Nightmare Family. It's right there.
It's something different. Now, he'd probably hate it and say, oh, I just don't feel like I have what it takes to be a heel. Be a pro, Cody. Being a pro means that sometimes you got to turn heel and you take it on the chin and you make the best of it. That's what Dusty did. Dusty had those polka dots given to him by Vince McMahon. He took it and got those polka dots over.
You've got Sapphire over. I mean, so yeah, Dusty did a lot. But you know what? Zach is bragging so much about his one-night appearance in WWE. He got over 1 million views. I'll give him that. If anything, it shows you that people want to see people from the PG era come back, because a lot of those fans, a lot of the current fans that we have now either became fans around the PG era or sometime after. So they want to see people like Zack Ryder back. And even Ziggler, Ziggler as well, got over 1 million for his comeback. And this should maybe tell Triple H, hey, your number one guys like Isla and Gunther and Fraxium, they're not getting the views. After Raw or SmackDown takes place, they're getting like 200K. People want to see the dudes from the PG era and the women from the PG era.
That's what they want to see. They want to see, you know who they want to see? People that they haven't seen in a long time. They want to see new faces. They're tired of these same old bland fucking NXT whacking old jobbers that Triple H keeps marching out there. And I'm going to call them jobbers because that's what they are. They should not be there. They should be jobbers. They should be like the local enhancement talents that are being brought in. That's where they should be. Johnny Gargano, Sami Zayn should not be on the main roster. The fact that they're there just shows how bad of an eye for talent Triple H has.
Well, and look at the fact that Dolph Ziggler and Matt Cardona at least kept in great shape when they came back. So I think, if anything, it shows them that these guys, these one-timers, are getting better views than his full-timers. Maybe you should offer them a contract, just saying.
I mean, would it hurt? Well, the thing, too, is that with TNA, they don't lock their talents down for very long. From everything that I've heard is that they're offering out one-year deals. So Dolph Ziggler's contract could be up pretty soon. You could see him at the Royal Rumble.
We could. We'll see what happens. But you know what? This just defied all logic. Please explain that. How are these two people in the same room at the same time? How's this happening?
Photoshop. It's got to be. It's the only explanation. It's Photoshop.
AI. I think it's AI. I think
AI.
It's some Grok shit. This is some Chat GPT shit right here.
Put like the Gemini logo at the bottom of it.
Something is fishy here. We're not buying it. This is not a real photo. I don't care if they say it is. But Ziggler, apparently, you know, the reason why he's not being brought back is because a guy who was high up told him to stop bumping so much. So he said a long time ago, someone in talent relations with Triple H, and behind the scenes, very high up, was like, you have to stop bumping so great on finishes because that's what you'll be doing for the rest of your life, is taking those finishes. That's a really good call. And I tried it once and I hesitated. I was so embarrassed. It was like I fell on ice and I said, okay, I can't. I have to go all out. That's why you're in TNA, man. Just saying.
It's why. But the thing with it is, it's kind of true though. I mean, he has a tendency to like oversell, to like where he looks like he's flopping around in the ring when he gets moved onto him. It's like, dude, like just sell the proper amount. You don't need to go over the top.
Well, it was almost like when Shawn Michaels had that one match against Hulk Hogan and he knew he was going to lose, so he just went over the top with the sell job just to make Hulk Hogan look goofy. So, I mean, I guess that's how Triple H looks at it, or the higher-ups for that matter. Who knows? Either way, Dolph's in TNA, and good luck in TNA. What can I say? But you know what? There's a lot of bad writing going on in WWE, and we saw some of that on Raw. We watched it live, reviewed it. They had Cody Rhodes, the ultimate babyface, the new de facto John Cena of the company once John leaves in a little bit. They had him beating up the cops. Now, I pointed out this bad writing on X, and I got called a clown and a mark because I didn't realize it's a fake show. Okay, well, of course I realize it's a fake show. Can you explain the bad writing to me?
No, because the bad writing is a part of professional wrestling, apparently. No, it's Cody Rhodes is the lovable babyface, right? He's the white meat babyface who does everything right. He does everything the right way. He's the squeaky good guy, right? Why is he beating up cops?
Oh, because the fans said, haven't you heard? ACAB, all cops are bastards. So that's great. You get all the fucking liberal crazies loving him because he's beating up fake cops. I'm questioning why this guy isn't doing fake jail time for beating up fake cops. Go with the fucking story.
At the very, yeah, like end the show with like Cody Rhodes getting thrown in the back of a cop car, and then he comes out on Raw the next week because he bailed himself out. It's like there's things that you could do here, but the problem with it is Triple H and Road Dogg and whatever morons are working with him on creative are too fucking lazy to put the effort in. They don't feel like they need to put the effort in.
Well, and I'm trying to understand too, what was the fucking purpose of these fake cops when they can't even stop a guy from getting choked with a weapon? Well, like this. If you're gonna get actors to play cops, please give them proper direction. Please make sure they can fucking act, because this was embarrassing.
It's just so like if you don't think that if you're not confident in their ability to do it, don't do it. Just don't do it. Like it didn't need to go this far. And I'm seeing this with a lot of bookers now is they feel like the main event has to be a schmoz. No, the main event should just be keep it simple, stupid. Keep it super simple. Keep it simple, stupid. Just keep it simple. It doesn't need to be convoluted or complicated. Just to the point.
Right. It came across to me as just bad writing altogether, but this is also just bad production for that matter. So Chelsea had a women's U.S. championship celebration. Chelsea called herself the greatest female champion in all of North America. The women's champion, Jade Cargill, took exception to that right before Chelsea's fireworks celebration went off and laid her out. When Green came to, the fireworks went off. What the fuck?
Oh my God.
Jobber shit, man. That's some, honestly, I hate to say that's like some AEW shit. I'm just saying.
And isn't it crazy? Just because let's talk about this real quick. AEW, we're seeing more and more production faux pas and fuck ups from WWE now as of lately. Is it just me, or are you seeing it too?
I'm seeing it a lot, dude. I don't know what the hell's going on, but they need to be held accountable for the fuck ups, man. But no, WWE, they're soaring. They're doing such great business that they now have to combine together with DoorDash for an official partnership. What does this say? This says that all your fans are fat slobs that can't actually get in their fucking cars and drive to the grocery store, so they order food on DoorDash. Is that what you're saying?
I think that's what they're saying. They're finally just giving in and saying, you know what? Our fans are a bunch of fat fucking stupid slobs. Let's just advertise a DoorDash and let them be a sponsor.
They know what they're working with, man. I can't blame them, So, you do you, WWE, make that money while you can. But you know what? They're also worried about a lawsuit going on. So, shareholder plaintiffs asked for orders forcing WWE and TKO to produce documents from federal investigations into Vince McMahon. So, what this is all about is they're submitted this motion on Friday, and what they're asking the judge to do is to turn over all materials that were previously provided in all of this. So, in connection with the respective investigation of McMahon's alleged sexual misconduct and associated payments, as well as related communications with the federal agencies, where this becomes fucked up, though, is apparently there was some sort of signal conversation that just got erased. So now that's fucking shit up. That's like a wrench in the whole system right there. So, we'll see what happens with this. It's starting to get a little fishy, I don't think anything bad's going to happen to McMahon, but we'll see. We'll see.
Follow it for sure. Because it's definitely getting interesting.
Absolutely. Something that's not interesting is WWE's shitty merch. So I'm not sure if you saw the new Gunther merchandise, but holy hell, they want their fans to get their fucking asses beat.
Oh, dear God.
Why would you wear that? You would get the living shit beat out of you on the street. Oh, so you think I'm a dog? Yeah, I'm a dog. Punch you right. Like, these fans are going to get their fucking ass beat for wearing that Gunther shirt, if it even sells.
You know what's going to be funny? Like, the only sold out sections of that are going to be like the 5XL.
That's it. Oh, God, this is just such a bad idea for a fucking shirt. Because not only does it insult the fans, but it insults regular people for just seeing something so marky and shitty on a t-shirt.
Well, because they're not going to be in on the joke. They're not going to understand who Gunther is. They probably don't even know what WWE is, to be frank. If you just see the average person on the street. So,
Yeah, this is just a garbage fucking idea from WWED. But you know what? Another garbage idea. They might do it is bring back Brie Bella. So she's talking about a comeback, one last run to wrestling. I don't want to see that. Nobody wants to see that. Barely anybody wants to see your sister. And I'm just being real. People have Bella fatigue. And it doesn't help that you guys have your own radio show where all you do is cry like a bunch of fucking sad Karens with a bunch of Haagen-Dazs. You guys, that's all you are. You're just sad Karens. Nobody wants to see that shit. Go away.
Yeah, you go somewhere where you can get drunk and throw shoes at people. Like, go there. Just go away. We don't need you in wrestling because you're not really adding anything. Nikki Bella's not really adding anything new or entertaining. So,
Out the door you go. But you know what, though? I wouldn't mind seeing this chick in wrestling. So we have a new signing to WWE. She's, what is her name? Megan Walker, and she's former Nebraska track and field star. She was previously signed to an NIL deal. So, here you go. She looks good. Looks like a skinnier Nikita Lyons. So we'll see what she's got.
Yeah, let's see what she's got. Maybe she's got charisma. Maybe she's going to be good at acting, good at promos. Who knows? Give her a chance.
Absolutely. Let's talk about how bad this set of NXT tapings are. Look at this shit. So it's taped November 18. It's going to air on the 25th because they're giving them off for Thanksgiving. So Jackson Drake with Brad Baylor defeated Sean Legacy by pinfall. What the fuck is that? What the fuck is a Sean Legacy?
I have no idea what a Sean Legacy. I don't even know what a Jackson Drake is. Wait, is this? Oh, this is.
No, they put Evolve matches on the NXT show. So then they got Kendall Gray with a Ren Sinclair. I think that's the Alba Fire looking chick. Defeated Laney Reed by pinfall. Nobody fucking cares. Number 3, Lee Ying Lee defeated Kalani Jordan and Jordan Grace by pinfall for the Knockouts World Championship. What the fuck? Miles Bourne defeated Trick Williams. What the fuck are you doing? Good Lord.
God.
What
in a men's Iron Survivor Challenge qualifying match. Oh my God.
And then finally, Fallon Henley with JC Jane defeated Zaria by pinfall. What a garbage fucking show. I hope this show fucking tanks. I hope Dynamite blows it out of the fucking water that week.
It should. Like, this NXT should be getting under 300,000. Like, this is awful. This should be getting at like 250,000. Because this is a garbage show. Like, what happened to like half the roster? Where do they go?
NXT does not deserve the views. This is what we talk about when we say NXT is an unwatchable shit show. I can't even watch it for the pretty girls. Fuck this fucking stupid show. Watch AEW instead.
At least you get pretty girls over there that are allowed to be kind of edgy. In NXT, they're just there,
Fuck NXT. It fucking sucks.
It does.
Just be real. It's not the NXT that we used to like. Shawn Michaels actually has a lot of talent, but with Triple H under his thumb like that, he's changed. It's now just another homogenized Triple H shit show, even like TNA. They all suck now.
They do. It's a shame because there's a lot of people in there with potential that could be more over, could be bringing in more viewers if you had a good booker or a good person in creative working on that creative team. Shawn Michaels, like he's the best out of what WWE has, but he's nothing great.
I think Shawn Michaels is better when he's not under Triple H's thumb. We've seen what he did with NXT 2.0. The guy is actually creative. I blame a lot of this on Triple H, basically saying, I don't like that, Shawn. I don't like that either. I don't like that. Just a bunch of boring Evolve guys. That's it. That's all you get. I really feel like because Triple H finds a way to make everything boring. This is how he is.
No, he does. And like his name is on the producer credits at the end of NXT. When you see, like at the end of NXT, you see the producers, Shawn Michaels, Paul Levesque, and Lee Fitting, they're there. Like Triple H is probably having some creative influence into NXT.
Just putting Miles Bourne over Trick is so fucking stupid. That is just so unbelievably fucking. It's not gonna get him over. Like he's never gonna get over. I'm sorry. He's deaf. You can only do so much. I'm sorry.
He's a deaf Kyle Fletcher with like half the charisma.
His claim to fame is fucking Stephanie Beck here. Okay, leave it at that. But let's go ahead and talk about some AEW shit. So apparently Tony was on Ariel Helwani's podcast, and he said this about booking. I don't book like an old school booker. I just tell this person is going to fight that person, make it go 20 minutes, do whatever you want. So whenever we do Tony Khan impersonations and Triple H impersonations, they're not really that far off, just saying.
And that's crazy because like we do these impressions like over a year ago, a year and a half ago, maybe even 2 years ago, and a lot of the things that we were saying back then, like as an impression, ends up becoming real life. It's like art is imitating real life in the future. You know, it's crazy.
It is very strange to see it come down like that. And Tony was talking about what's going on with TNA and WWE. So he said, I respect that opinion a lot of Matt Hardy, and he said, I think it's probably true. I think it's a very interesting collaboration, but I think Matt hit the nail on the head. AEW is a very strong challenger brand, and it's not that unusual. I don't take it personally at all. It makes sense looking at the wrestling playbook of the WWF. So this is what he's basically saying is that, yeah, he totally feels that goes with WWE. They dominate everything. So, makes sense.
Oh, I mean, absolutely. And like it can take time for Tony Khan to kind of like learn the wrestling business and learn what he needs to do. But he's got to start like striking while the iron is hot. Like, because we're seeing a lot of fans now turning on WWE. They don't want to afford these ticket prices. This is a golden opportunity for him to take advantage of. The question is, does he take advantage of it? I don't know. I hope he does.
I mean, we'll see if he does. What really kind of caught me off guard,
the match mark, because Tony Khan is, and that's his one downside. Like, if Tony Khan would put the same amount of effort into the TV shows as you put into the pay-per-views, I think you would see more viewers, or you could. Like, but he's got to really focus on building the storylines, building the feuds, and he's just not doing that.
Well, now you see why the whole deal with Shane McMahon didn't work out. At the end of the day, this is something we've said for the longest time, and to see Brian reflecting it to a larger audience, I really appreciate that. So, the thing we've been saying for the longest time is Tony books for one person. He has all these veterans backstage. He does not give a fuck, even if they offer him good advice, because you got to look at all the great minds he's got back there. He has people like Arn Anderson, at one time people like Chris Jericho, MVP. He's got a lot, Jake the Snake, he's got a lot of good advice backstage. It's up to him to take it. And Tony, it's his money, it's his wrestlers, it's his company. He's going to do what he wants to do, straight up.
He's going to do what he wants to do until it hits a wall, until it gets to a point where either he can't get the wrestlers to sign that he wants to sign, or he loses that TV deal. And I think him losing the TV deal would be the swift kick in the ass that he'll need to put on a more compelling product. I mean, Tony Khan could go to a streaming service, or he could take AEW to a streaming service that would like Tubi. I could see AEW on Tubi. I really could.
I hope so. That would be the best place for them. More likely it would probably be YouTube, but I would definitely love to see him on Tubi. So we'll see what happens there. But another question that was raised is what's going on with Adam Cole? Because a lot of people are like, where the fuck is Adam Cole? Are we going to see him again? Was that heartfelt mic work that he did at that pay-per-view was at the end of him? And So Tony said, I think it would be the right situation to have Adam wrestle again. So he wants to bring Adam back in the ring, even though he's got a bunch of concussion issues. Brian basically said that he's not even flying. That's how bad the concussions are. This dude isn't even flying to other states. So yeah, he's actually going to consider retiring. I think if anything, they'll just probably bring him back as a manager or a mouthpiece or even on commentary. I think without question, he's going to have a job with AEW in some form, shape, or aspect.
No, I think he will. I think they're going to find a way to hold on to him. And if not, so if Triple H is thinking he's going to get Adam Cole back in the ring and he's going to do the whole Adam Cole Bay shit over there, no. Yeah. Adam Cole's done.
Yeah, there's no way that he can make a return to the ring. And even so, if he does, it's going to be like some Daniel Bryan shit where he wrestles like one match a year and that's it. So it's not going to be anything full-time. But you know what? Speaking of full-time wrestlers, people were asked if he would bring in Killer Kross. And he said that's an interesting name to talk about, and a little bit more on it. He said, that's interesting, I'm not sure. I like Killer. I did talk with him, but it's been a couple years now. He was going to talk with him with that match he did with Darby at that art show, but never got a chance to go. So he said, he definitely would reconnect with him, but it's just been one of those things where they've just been doing so much shit and busy, so whatever. But yeah, he did basically say, that would be a great name to discuss bringing in. One thing we've always hypothesized on is that he's got an undercover deal going on, so we'll see.
Yeah, and that's what we think, is that he's got an undercover deal going on, but who knows? Yeah, because I just find it interesting that nobody's made an offer for him.
Yeah, even like TNA, or it's just all these little leagues like GCW and MLW. So yeah, very strange. But it was just a quick sum up. Meatwad was talking about what he saw in remember Mr. Jericho on AEW TV? I can't speak to that, but I love Chris. Okay, what about Britt Baker? I hope so. I love Britt. MJF. Oh, he'll definitely be back soon. Well, we know he has one foot out the door now, don't we? So yeah, that's what's going on there. Jericho's definitely out the door. He's going to be in the Royal Rumble without question. He knows that. Britt Baker, I think, is out the door. I don't think she's coming back to AEW. There's really no place for her. Wouldn't surprise me if Triple H made her an offer. Who knows? And as far as everybody else, MJF will come back. I think that's a definite.
Well, because he was pretty much telling you without saying it. He was saying that, I don't know if Chris is going to be back. I hope that Britt's back. Oh yeah, MJF is definitely back. Because what that's saying is that because MJF is for sure locked down to a contract. Like he just signed a contract I think last year, like a multi-year extension. So
huge deal, yeah.
Yeah, a huge deal. So he's squared away. He's good to go. Like he'll be with AEW for at least another 2 years. Whereas with Chris Jericho and Britt Baker, it looks like their contracts are running out, and Tony Khan may let them go. I could see Tony Khan letting Britt Baker walk.
Yeah, I mean, because she was a huge headache backstage. A lot of the women wrestlers hate her. She was sandbagging Mercedes in her last match, so yeah, get rid of her. But he also got addressed about Eric Bischoff, and Tony said it clearly does engagement for people like Eric Bischoff to talk about AEW. And that Bischoff could not pass this up. He saw that shit and he had to reply.
I wish Tony would listen to criticism, whether it's from me or Jim Cornette, who I think is probably smarter than me in many respects. He's got a different feel than I do in terms of the wrestling product, and it's a valuable perspective. You may not like the way it comes out. You may not like the package that information is in, but the value of that information is nonetheless really important. And the same is true with my criticism or other people that criticize Tony for much the same thing that I've been criticizing them for 6 years now. Finally, everybody's kind of pointing it out. Like, ooh, wow, just discovered it. If Tony would listen to the people, he's got people around him that can help him. I've said this for 5 or 6 years. He doesn't need to go out and hire anybody. There's people already there that can help. Let them help. So you're not in the position you're in. And whether it's my criticism and I've been in the chair and I've worked, none of that matters. What matters is there are people out there that actually have ideas that can really help you, Tony. And you may not like the package that it comes in, but just open up the package and take a look at it. It might be something that you find very valuable and could help you.
Come on, Tony. Open up my package and take a look at it.
No, I'm looking at Dave's package. Dave's fucking package.
He's already got a 5-star package in front of his face, just saying. But AEW has a wonderful new trademark. Watch AEW. And that's it.
Oof. Oh, that's rough, Tony.
It's bad, man.
Just watch AEW. Just watch it, please.
Please watch AEW. Please. Sorry, Tony.
It should be changed to watch AEW and I'll suck your dick. Please watch AEW.
Oh, I feel bad for the desperation, man. It shouldn't be like this, but it is. I really wish I could have got a background ready for this because I got so much Bret Hart. I just imagine in your head Bret Hart talking shit because, man, he's got a lot of shit talking going on for this one. So let's start out with this. Bret was talking about modern wrestling, said it's too fake for me. A little bit more on that. He said, I'll be honest, I have a hard time watching today's wrestling. I just can't really watch it. It's too fake for me. But I love watching the old 90s wrestling. Like when I watch my matches back or in almost any match, even obscure Stampede wrestling matches, there's something about the realism, the punches, the kicks, and even just the presentation to it. It just seems to me to be more onus put in the workmanship of learning the craft of being wrestlers. And a lot of people would say, he's up his own ass for saying that. I would honestly say go back and watch Bret Hart's matches. He's one of those guys, he's egotistical about himself, but for good reason.
Well, and the wrestlers back in the 90s were properly trained. Like, they weren't these fucking, like, flippy-flop, bing-bong, indie work rate jabronis that never learned how to work. They're not like Dragunov. No, back in the fucking day, the wrestlers could work in the ring. That's why Bret Hart's got respect for them. It's why I've got respect for them, because they were actually good at what they were doing. They weren't fucking poorly trained schmucks.
Well, that's the thing, too, is people make the misperception that there's a bunch of Bret Hart cosplayers out there ripping off his style. Yeah, doing a shitty job of it. Not doing a good job. Not doing a good job. Doing a shitty fucking poor man's ripoff of it.
They wish they could be just a quarter as good as Bret Hart. They'll never be because they just don't have the talent.
Absolutely. Well, and you know what, though? He had to call out Sheamus. I love this, because I think Sheamus sucks. But he's someone who needs to teach Sheamus how to throw a punch because it's an embarrassment. I see these guys throwing punches and they open their hand at the last second and slap the guy and then close it by the time they pull back. Who's that Irish guy? Sheamus does those all the time. And I see him, I'm like, why don't you take 10 minutes and go down and have someone teach you how to throw a punch instead of throwing that embarrassment of a punch? Sheamus is in his 50s and he's doing this shit. Not even joking. If you watch WrestleMania 7 with the Nasty Boys, where the Hart Foundation and the Nasty Boys wrestled, and I'm on the second rope and I think I got Sags or Knobs, I can't remember which one. You want to watch punches? Watch the punches that I pound on Sags' head. I remember hitting him over and over in the head. And whenever I watch it back, I go, look at those punches. I always like, look at those punches, look at those punches. And I can tell you, not one of those punches hurt anyone. But if you watch it, it looks like I'm just killing them out there. And I go, that's what I do. That's what I did. I made it real without hurting anybody. Yeah, I know this sounds so dick-sucking, like he's totally sucking himself off here. But the thing is, he's right. What he's trying to do is trying to give these wrestlers, hey, you know what? Go back and watch this match. This is how to do it the right way.
Right. I mean, and that's the thing is like there's a way to do it. There's a proper way to do it. And like for all that, like they like to jerk themselves off like they respect the wrestling history and legacy, but yet they do the fucking flippy flop shit. They don't sell anything. They don't know how to work in the ring because they're not being trained. And that's the crazy thing is that over in NXT, they're not training them. They can't train the bad instincts out of these poorly trained indie wrestlers that they brought in. Like this is why you don't want to go with indie wrestlers for the most part. There's some great ones out there that you can work with. Bring them in. But for the most part, you're not going to find many that are trainable.
It comes down to the coaching, too. When you don't have any really good coaches back there, you're fucked. Last good coach that NXT ever had was Dusty Rhodes. He's the only one that I can think of that knew how to take indie talent and make them into something. Only fucking one that I've seen down in the NXT developmental system. Before him, maybe Jim Cornette. There hasn't been a lot of good coaches in NXT. We're even lucky that we got those two at one time for WWE.
Seriously. It's just... people don't understand what Dusty brought to NXT. They really don't. They just think that, he was just some fat guy who was there, teaching promo. No. Dusty was helping people understand their characters and understand, like, how to really get over in wrestling. He was teaching them the right way.
Thank God for that, man. We don't have that nowadays, a very lost art. But Bret was asked about MJF. He didn't know who MJF is. He says, MJF, who is that? Just curious, though. Who is it? Oh, AEW wrestler. As you can tell, I don't watch a lot anymore. You can't blame him. And then, of course, Dax, being the fucking huge dork that he is, said, MJF, choose your response wisely.
Or what?
What a dork. You dick-sucking bandwagon rider. Just let him do his shit, man.
Yeah, let him do his shit. Like, why does Dax have to get involved? And who the fuck cares about Dax's opinion?
He wants to make it known. He had to make it known about that. But we got to go ahead and talk about Bret. He had a very controversial opinion on Shawn Michaels and said, I think Shawn Michaels and Vince McMahon were sleeping with each other. So he said, you're all a bunch of homos. And so he said, when Shawn was in the ring talking about, he lost some part of himself or he was going to go find his smile, 1997 segment. I remember Vince had a tear roll down his cheek and I remember watching it and going, I think there's more going on here between these guys. 10-second hug. Honestly, I'm just being honest and blunt, but I don't know. I suspected and now I have really serious feelings. I think that Shawn and Vince were sleeping with each other. I think I'm very close to the truth here. Shawn and Vince were lovers. I'm being dead honest and I'm telling you, we all know what the H stands for. When I look back, it's like I got caught between two lovers, and I got shafted and screwed over, and Shawn was so envious and jealous of my position that he finally had to sleep with Vince to get it. What the fuck? I say all this with absolute. I would say this to Shawn if he was right here. I would say I would actually like to have Shawn come clean and say, look, we were lovers, because I'm sure they were. I have absolutely 100%. If I saw either Vince or Shawn here, I would say I think you guys were lovers. He said it to their face in a promo. Let's not forget.
He
At
did.
least
He did.
the Shawnee did, you know?
Yeah, no, he did shot, and like he was letting it be known even back then. But like people weren't kind of aware of the wrestling business like they are now. I bet if he had done that promo today, it would have like lit the entire fucking IWC Smark infested internet like on fire. Like everybody would be talking about it. All the dirt sheets, they'd be calling Bret Hart a homophobe. It would be just like the entire wrestling world would be on fire if that happened today. But back then it was like, eh. It's like, what does he really mean by that? You know, I think they kind of saw it in the context of the show, whereas I think people would look into the real life implications of this.
Oh yeah, no, it's a very fishy subject right there. Let's just say that much. But Brett was also talking about Brock, and he said that he wouldn't mind working with Brock Lesnar. Always struck him as a professional.
Right.
So he said that Lesnar's a safe worker and like the man who ended Hart's career. I would like to wrestle Brock Lesnar. I've always heard from different guys that Brock Lesnar is a professional. He's not like Goldberg. He knows what the wrestling is all about, and he does it right. And some guys like Goldberg never understood it. And a little bit more on that. He said, yeah, when I'm watching today's wrestling, it's just too fake to me. I think that today's wrestlers are actors. Most of them are actors pretending to be wrestlers. You know, if they actually know how to wrestle, they don't even know what a headlock is. I see guys throwing punches, they open their hand at the last second and slap the guy. Why don't you take 10 minutes to go down there to teach someone how to throw a punch instead of throwing that embarrassment of a punch? It's despite that criticism, though, that he said he put over Kurt Angle, Lance Storm, Rey Mysterio's top guys. You know, a lot of praise for Ray. He said he would have wrestled Dwayne a couple more times. John would be up there. John was very comparable or similar to him in that he was a very professional guy. So at least that's the thing here is I like about this interview is that Brett didn't completely throw everybody under the bus. He put over some people that are wrestling nowadays as professional. So it's good.
No, he did, and I really wish they had asked him, hey, so Brett, what do you think about Gunther?
Oh, dude, that would have just probably put him right back out. Like Gunther would have been like, okay, I return now, I'm back out. That's probably what
Sorry, Hunter, I have to take another year off.
he's taking a hiatus. Sorry, he's gonna go be a cook.
Brett.
That's what Brett does. But Brett, you know, he was talking about Goldberg, and Goldberg got a little heat recently, you know, because people were saying he left some autograph signing early. So some weirdo hit up Tom Unger on Facebook and says, "You're a great vendor. Sounds like Goldberg is a jackass. Maybe the rumors were true." And Tom said, "No, he wasn't. He signed for the fans 5 hours straight. Ken wasn't guaranteed anything. I told him if we had time, we would get your items done. He shouldn't be posting this all over like the victim. This is my deal. My customers come first. Shouldn't take mail order from all of you not knowing it was going to get done. Why couldn't he spend another hour or two to do the private signings? He's not really a celebrity anymore. Let's be serious." Yet here you are fucking texting this dude on Facebook, crying about it. Obviously you fucking care.
Of course he cares.
The guy said because that's what he wasn't contracted for. This isn't complicated to understand. But of course, this fucking weirdo is going to blow up about it.
Yeah, he's being weird about it. It's like, it's whatever, man.
Yeah, it's why freak out about this, man? And then to say he's not a celebrity anymore, come on, dude. Anyways, let's go ahead and talk about Eddie Guerrero's daughter. This is she broke the truth open for all those liberal fans that think Eddie Guerrero would be on their side. No, he would have never sided with the left and probably would have been canceled. So just let you know. She grew up.
Isn't it? And that's the funny thing too is they all idolize Eddie, not understanding. You know, I mean, you know, is Charlotte? Is it Charlotte her name? Kaylee Guerrero. My bad. Is Kaylee Guerrero a chip off the old block? I mean, is that what she is? Who knows?
Could be. I mean, she's training right now to become a pro wrestler, so we'll see how that goes.
Yeah.
But I want to give props to legend Tori. This is just having her own baby at age 50 via surrogate, so good for her. You know, good for her. I mean, I think she'll make a fine mother. We'll see what happens.
Oh yeah.
So with all that out of the way, I believe it's time to talk about some outlaw stuff. We got a lot of outlaw shit for y'all, so let's go ahead and head over to that. So let's start out with a story right here. Where is it? About Cross. So Cross, he had to let Cardona know. Yeah, LA Knight said you shit your tights on SmackDown. So Cardona was all bragging about his t-shirt sales on WWE Shop, so he said, "I'm not going to let it get to my head like Cross." And so Cross said, "Hi, Matt. Been very busy this week and making an honest effort in restoring the independent markets, unlike you. Noticing all your incessant tweets now. Very happy for you. Also, Ricker said you shit your tights on the Powerbomb live on TV. What happened there, bro?" So Matt got triggered and he replied back. He said, "Karrion Kross also alleges he beat Cody Rhodes and John Cena at merch. Get the fuck out of here. He also wears a wig."
What the fuck are you? What is he talking about?
I don't know. Matt Cardona's he's a fucking weirdo, dude. He's an action figure collector weirdo. What can be said?
And he ain't too bright either.
No, and he's a big mark. That's just what Cardona is. But a very, very strange thing that Cross said recently. So he got together with Malcolm Muscle, I believe his name is, and talked a little bit about the whole situation about if he's a liar or not.
Do you know what would be really crazy? Everybody thought this was one big word. Imagine something. Just hear me out. Imagine something. Imagine for once in my life, I told the lie. You know, I was always going after the liars. We all know Sami Zayn was a f***ing liar. But imagine for once, I just wanted to know what it would feel like. So you would know what it feels like to tell a lie. Imagine if you will, Hunter sent me out here to the Indies.
Hunter,
to do some damage, to scout.
But not media people, right? Because I didn't sign a waiver.
Oh,
So, like, if I get hurt,
think about it. Maybe it is all one big work.
I don't think he answered that part of the question.
Or hey, what if in January, when I tried to renegotiate my contract, what if I knew the writing was on the wall, so I decided to expose the whole system? Think about where we're at right now. Where are the ratings? Where are the fans going? What are they saying? Didn't I call this out?
Yes.
Maybe I had no intention to stay in a place that doesn't actually respect pro wrestling.
Yeah, they don't.
Think about it.
Yeah.
Think about the future. Or, hey, man, maybe this is all just another promo.
Thank you, Killer Cross. My name's Malcolm. I'm scared.
That was amazing.
That's when we talk about Cross promos. That's what we talk about. Just brutal intensity. And he comes like not only on the mic like that, he comes like that in the ring. The guy is just Killer Cross is so different from the Karrion Cross you were introduced to. A completely different character in its own right.
No, it really is. It's a much more violent, it's a much more just captivating character than Karrion Cross. Like Karrion Cross is Killer Cross toned down. Karrion Cross is the version of Karrion Cross that Triple H wants. Very toned down, very safe, very boring. Killer Cross is very captivating and entertaining. It's very Brian Pillman-esque. It's very Brian Pillman-esque. It really is.
Yeah, I mean, always had that loose cannon comparison for the longest time, so we really hope that what he's saying is maybe true and that he does return in January at the Rumble. I mean, he deserves to be in the big time. He deserves to be more than just the indie guy. Let's just put it that way. So, but, you know, unfortunately, there's a lot of great talent on the indies right now. One of them is Priscilla Kelly. So, Priscilla got a lot of bullshit for her comments about NXT pay. Brian Alvarez replied back and was saying that she mentioned that people made as little as $30K, and man, people in WWE were not happy with that interview because nobody was making $30K in NXT. Alvarez said the NXT deal started at $75K, so if you're on television wrestling on NXT television as a contracted performer, you're making at minimum $75K. Now, if you're Jordan Grace or Ricky Sainz or whoever, you're obviously going to be making more than that. Nobody's making $30K, but at the same time, the WWE ID talent, nobody's making close to $30K. They're making significantly less because essentially the contracts are that we have the right to match any offer. I think that's maybe what Priscilla was doing, was including in the ID contracts and all of that shit, and maybe even, I don't know, like, I don't know, dark match contracts. There's got to be different levels to the NXT pay structure that I don't think anybody or everybody is fully aware of, for that matter. So, just if anything though, pay the wrestlers more. If 75K is the bare scratch minimum, pay them. They deserve at least 100K.
Well, I mean, if they're making more money than ever, they can afford to pay the wrestlers more than ever. Why not? I mean, just up the pay a little bit. I mean, make it easier for them, especially with cost of living going up.
Yeah, totally. It's a very shitty thing. Another NXT talent, though, is she's Ink Crow right now, and she feels bad for it. So Cora said, I'm disappointed to have been made aware of the situation regarding DMCA takedowns of content that seemingly do not infringe on subscription service content. I'm working with my team to determine why this is happening, as it was not something I wanted to happen, and we'll work to make sure it doesn't happen ever again. That's good. You know, your team really fucked up, and I'm glad she at least put this out there to let people know, hey, I'm not a careless bitch, and actually care about my fans, so this is good. You know, people need to see this. But, you know, sometimes these fans, they just take shit way too far. Sarai was talking about how a stalker fan filmed her for 45 minutes in the airport. I don't know what he was doing with his free hand, but man. So he was on the Rule Breakers. She was on the Rule Breakers podcast talking about it and said it's not okay to follow me like wherever I go. Like, it's not okay. There should be a line. Yes, you can be a fan, but you should make us feel safe in the process. There's a video recently that was on TikTok of someone following me from my gate. They bought a ticket to get past security to film me coming off the plane from a distance, and that makes me feel so comfortable too. So please don't do that. Like, and it's said that they even have to put out PSAs like this, but these fans, they don't think that they're barely full functional adults, if that.
That's crazy to me that you're buying a fucking airplane ticket to go take pictures of a wrestler. That's why. Like, just wait till they get off the plane. Wait till they get out of the airport. I don't understand why. Weird, man.
Well, she even said that later on in the interview. She said, I'm not that intimidating. Come up to me. I'll take time to do a selfie with you. I'll take time to talk to you. Don't be afraid to talk to me. So, and I think that, you know, just these fans, they're socially awkward weirdos. So they're going to do shit like this. The way it is.
And it's just scary that you got people like that, supposed fully functioning adults doing this shit.
Oh, yeah. But, you know, these fully functional adults do stupid shit, especially when it gets to the point of murder. So I've never heard of this guy, but a former WWE wrestler's ex-wife has been charged with murdering him just 3 days after the divorce was finalized. So Kevin Nickel, 41, who wrestled professionally under the name Knuckles Madsen, was found on the side of an Arkansas highway in July with a gunshot wound to his abdomen. He was rushed to the hospital but died on the way. So his ex-wife Amanda Penny had been arrested and charged with his murder, was just 3 days after the divorce was finalized on July. So it's a little bit, it happened a little bit while back, but it's the first I heard of it, so I thought you guys might want to hear about it. So been married 13 years. She got her boyfriend, her brand new boyfriend, Michael Hogue, 51, to pull the trigger. So definite sim shit right here. Stupid.
That is really, really dumb, dude. Wow. Oh,
yes,
dude,
just,
why?
Throw your life away for some fucking old hoe. What the hell?
I'm sure the pussy could not have been worth it. Like, there's no pussy that would be worth it that much to fucking go to prison for. Come on.
Dude, 40-year-old Arkansas pussy. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
You could do better.
I'm sorry. But let's talk about TNA. They recently had to issue an apology because one of their fans got ejected, you know, for filming content. And Tony said, hey, you know, you can come over and film. I don't have a problem with that. So TNA had to issue an apology, you know, because they realized they fucked up. And I'm glad they did that. They made amends with the fan. It just goes to show you, if people are putting over your shit product, be grateful, you know?
Oh, absolutely. And the thing with it is that, you know, he was not taking any video. He was just there taking pictures, which is totally fine. You can do that. You can't record it. Okay, but they even took his camera and he showed that he was not recording any video. They kicked him out anyways. So no, they clearly fucked this up, and they only did this when Tony Khan got involved.
Oh yeah, no, otherwise that guy would have been blackballed from all future TNA events. So
right.
There's a big rumor though with TNA right now that they're working with AMC to get a deal going. What an awful fucking idea.
Stupid.
Stupid.
Now I get it from AMC's perspective because like they're a dying cable channel. They need something to you know keep viewers around, and wrestling does have what they call sticky viewers. In other words, they stay with the product, they don't leave.
Sticky viewers.
That too, stinky and sticky. Okay. Not the ways you want to imagine, but that's what they are. That's what they are. So with AMC, I think it makes sense. I just think for the long term, they need a streaming deal. They need to be on a streaming service where all of their content is easily accessible with no price barrier. And that's Tubi. I think Tubi is just the better way to go. I get why AMC would want this, but in my opinion, it's still Tubi is the better way to go.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, Tubi is really the one we're always going to put over as quite possibly the best free streaming service right now. So, yeah, definitely a good option for all wrestling promotions to get on Tubi. But, you know, the one guy who he can't get over in pro wrestling, we want to see him on a big show, but they just won't sign him. We're talking about Enzo. If you need a reminder of how great his promo skills are, take a look.
Here's the coin toss. Time to send the captains out. Pick a side. I'm with fourth rope. I'm going for heads because everybody knows you only lose money chasing tail. You never lose tails chasing money. And I ain't had a JOB since 2018. Somebody save me. Could you imagine me sitting in a dark room listening to Jelly Roll? No. Ain't nobody coming to save me. But luckily for you, Fourth Rope is coming to save the sports entertainment industry because the kids that grew up singing along to a certified G, yeah, they're adults now. They're grown up. They know what's up and they're bored with going through the board. Time to get the tables. The Rocky Sucks chants are going to start getting loud, especially when an entire nation's got our back, like The Rock. Not that one. I'm not talking about the nation of domination. Save that BDSM shit for Hollywood. No, I don't wrestle in underwear. I refuse to suck it. It ain't my timing. Just the realest guy in the room. It's my vibes. I don't get invited to the gangbang. No, I just gotta live by that Steve Martin quote. Be so good they can't ignore you. And I know we might be acting a little ignorant, but it ain't an act. And it's hard to ignore. Especially when the man named after my mentor, Virgil, is in the middle of Times Square. Because hard times is my cross to bear. I'm pro wrestling's worst nightmare. I ain't scared. I ain't a punk. I'm the best in the world. And I want all to smoke right here at Fourth Rope.
I invited to the gangbang. Letting you know right there.
He's letting you know, man. He's letting you know. But Enzo still got it. Enzo's still a great promo. And like it's crazy to me that no company wants this guy. No company wants this guy who's one of the best promos in the business and who's still entertaining. He's probably in the best shape of his life now. Nobody wants him. What? Like, I don't get it. Like, is it because the mark-minded wrestlers are like, oh, but he's not good in the ring. He's not a crisp technical worker like I am.
Who gives a shit? You can right now bring into your company Enzo, Zilla Fat 2, and West Side Gun as part of Fourth Rope, and you're going to get the people's attention. People are like, this is a bold move that TNA should have made when they had Fourth Rope working with them, and it's something that AEW should do since they got the opportunity.
Absolutely. I mean, they've got the opportunity to get this guy. Like, who's he locked down to? Is he locked down to MLW? Probably not. I don't think so.
No, he's a free agent from what I've seen. So he should be able to go. Same thing with Zilla. Zilla's a free agent as well. So yeah, we'll see what happens, man. But no, we want to see Enzo in a big league more than anything. Instead of that, what do we got? We got some of the big leaguers going to work the indies, because they're not getting enough work. Apparently, Bianca Belair, she had to work Subway Mania. Look at this. You're telling me WWE can't put you on TV with your broken finger, but you can show up all fucking fat and throw around wrestlers and referees? Come on, man.
I mean, short, fat Bianca Belair, damn it, can still sell tickets. Or maybe she can't. I don't know. But either way, like, there's no fucking excuse for her little pinky finger to be injured keeping her out. No, send Bianca back in there, and if she injures it again, fire her. I don't know.
Dude, baby girl needs a head on the treadmill. Just say.
Yeah.
But, another wrestler, she's not getting enough time in AEW, so she had to go to a indie outlaw mud shit show. So here's Mercedes making the entrance of a lifetime. Oh my God, she must have been so embarrassed.
Oh my God. Like, what a disaster. What embarrassing. Oh my God. How do you finish with that match? How do you go forward after that? It's awful.
Dude, she makes $15 million a year and she's still doing these fucking podunk shit shows. Why? You're the most paid woman in AEW. You should be saying fuck the house shows, fuck the indies. What the hell?
Because she's a mark. She's a full-blown mark. She can't get enough of it. She's got to go out there and flip and flop and fly around in front of like 20 people in a fucking armory. No. Like, just stick to the big shows, drop those fucking goofy-ass indie titles, and just focus on the big time, not the fucking small-time indie shows.
Well, that's why she's in the background, dancing right there. It's time for Modern Wrestlers on Marks. So first up, we got Matt Cardona. He said, I'm 10 and always ready. Who's coming? How does he not get fined by hotels? How do they not just fucking max out his credit cards, with all these fines and shit? Like, he's letting it be known, hey, I wear spray tan all over my body.
Either that, like, honestly, I think tan is a bit of a, I think it's a cover. I think he just diarrheas in like hotel beds and like, oh, it was just a tanning incident, sorry.
Oh, is that what it is? Is he pooping the bed again?
He's pooping the bed.
See, this is why Chelsea makes him sleep outside, like a dog in the Cardona house. That's why.
Well, because he just can't stop shitting the bed. He's just a fucking shitty wrestler who shits the bed, and we know what else is shoved up. We know where the action figures are in that house. They're not in his little playroom. They're somewhere else.
So do you think that this is going on? Like, he puts in like one of those WWE play rings in the middle of the hotel room bed, and he just shits the action figures out onto the fucking play ring? Like, how do you get a stain like this on your fucking hotel bed?
It's like he just shits in the bed and rolls around in it. He's a fucking gross slob. A fucking gross, stupid fucking slob. That's what he is. I can't believe Chelsea married this guy. What the fuck is wrong with her?
He's such a doofus.
He's a fucking doofus.
Now, is he a bigger doofus than the doofus son-in-law? That's a good question right there.
No.
But Zack Ryder detailed the full circle encounter with Triple H. So here's how it went. I got the point, yeah. And it's funny because I was just kind of cooling off. I'm like, when was the first time I was in this building? It was Albany. So I did a little research. I actually went on Cage Match. Actually, the major marks in our major pod Facebook group looked it up on Cage Match. Actually, I did it, but I'm just putting on them. The first time I ever wrestled in Albany, Hawkins and Ryder versus Triple H and Jeff Hardy. That's awesome. I went on WWE.com and found this picture of Triple H spine-bustering me, and I masturbated to it. Like, how wild is that? First time I'm there, I'm getting spine busted by Triple H. Last time I'm there, I'm getting the finger point, getting the point photo, man. And yeah, I mean, it's really cool. It's really, really cool. He only brought you back for one time, bro. For one time.
For one time, and he's probably not going to bring him back. I mean, it's It's not like he was that impressive. I mean, oh yeah, he had the t-shirts and that thing. Give it about a month for Zack Ryder to get fucking stale. I think the fans would turn on him like in a heartbeat.
Good God. Well, it gets worse. I bought 100. Should I get more?
Yeah, buy all of them and just shove them up your ass. Fucking
And
mark.
then just shit him out on the hotel bed. Who cares?
Like, damn it.
But Cody Rhodes, he was recently asked about his Republican claim, because a lot of people claim that he's a Republican, has the pro-America look, tries to look like Homelander.
A log cabin Republican?
Who knows? Definitely likes logs. But he said, so the Capitol riots were January 6th, right? So I don't know if this actually relates to Go Big Show, but we debuted the second season on January 6th and it lives in its infamy. Especially because I try not to be on social as much, but I can still get pretty gotten to about a moment here and there. But I put a gif of me in the ring going like this, come on. And all I wrote was January 6th, and it's me doing that. And I couldn't explain it because not enough people watched Go Big Show. I can't explain to them, no, it was a show that we were doing. And it really checks the box because there's a group of people that is just insisting on, that guy's clearly a Republican. He's had a Trump hat before. All I gotta say is Hyrule Husky.
Right.
Leave it at that, bro.
Hyrule Husky. There you go. He's just lying his ass off right now. Like, Cody Rhodes is the biggest fucking douchebag liar you'll ever fucking see in your life. He's not a good guy.
Yeah, he even said he's had a Trump hat before. He's had a necktie. He's from Georgia. He's clearly, whereas my family's super moderate, fairly a lifetime liberal family. Dude, everybody knows Dusty wasn't a liberal. Just shut the fuck up. I know you're trying to keep your crazy liberal fans right now, the same ones that sent The Rock's daughter death threats. So you're trying to keep those same fans, but just be real, man. Just say you don't vote for anybody. Why do you got to lean to either side or even say I'm a moderate? I have no voice. Like no voice. Come on.
I'm very moderate. I have no voice. Bullshit, dude. Come on. Who are you fooling here?
Just say you don't give a shit about politics. That would be the best way to go about it. But no, he had to go ahead and jerk himself off about it. But Triple H, he loves jerking himself off. So in the beginning of the Cena tribute on Monday Night Raw, the last time, he had to make sure that he put himself at the beginning of the package and then said for the 545th and final time, John Cena will appear on Raw tonight as a special night at the Garden. And if you watch that promo, he says something along the lines of a true legend in this business, and it shows Triple H, not John Cena.
Of course. And even that whole 545th time, it seems like it's like, and like the 8,577,000th time, it seems like it's disparaging John Cena. He's a fucking douchebag.
We know how he feels about John Cena. He doesn't respect him. He's, in fact, probably glad to be rid of him, even though the ratings are going to go dramatically down. But now he's putting up the future, at least give him that. So Maxine won the title. She had to do the finger point thing with him. Winning your first title from a multi-time world champion at the world's most famous arena. Does it get any bigger than that? Well, keep in mind that he had her come in the ring without even an intro. Like, they literally skipped right past Maxine and went to Becky's intro. I was like, all right, whatever.
Well, see, like, I'm looking at this picture right now. Is it just me or are Maxine's teeth bigger than the title?
Yeah, she's got some Tom Petty teeth. There's no doubt about that. But yeah, she's still a great looking girl. Still a hell of a future talent. Don't want to disparage her too much. So yeah, she's cool. But anyways, we got to go ahead and talk about some Mark S shit over in AEW. Kyle Fletcher got very, very offended at claims that Logan Paul was better than any AEW wrestler, and he said, "Not a fucking chance. Logan Paul is better than Will Ospreay or Kenny Omega." You're entitled to your own opinion, man. But when it comes down to it, even with writing notes on his palm, Logan Paul is a better promo, moves more merch, and is a better known name than both of those men. That's facts.
And is more athletic and is stronger and just better in every way than Will Ospreay and Kenny Omega.
Absolutely.
Who are we kidding here? We're comparing Logan Paul, a legitimate megastar, to Will Ospreay and Kenny Omega, who are both past the prime. I mean, Kenny Omega's about to retire, from what it's looking like, and Will Ospreay probably doesn't have much tread left on the tires. So, yeah.
Yeah, just saying. And even Orange Cassidy had to chime in, and he said, no, absolutely not. Stevie Richards is saying that Logan Paul's better than the entire AEW roster. I think Logan Paul is good. I think he's doing very well for his limited experience and stuff. You get angry at people like that, just go in and go do it and make it look great effortlessly, but not better than the AEW roster. My whole question to Orange Cassidy and Kyle Fletcher would be like, why the fuck were you so triggered by that?
Because they know. Because what it is, it's all friends wrestling. They all want to like support each other and suck each other's dicks, and I see what they're doing here. But come on, like it's in total fair, in just all honesty, Logan Paul picked this up quicker. He became a better wrestler in 2 years than Will Ospreay did in 20.
It's very true, no doubt about it. And just the fact that Stevie Richards is echoing that tells you that it's not just a bunch of YouTubers that are thinking this way. No, people that are part of the business agree. So that's the biggest thing, is that you're seeing more unity, at least with the bigger names, the former wrestlers in podcasting, and people like us, which is something that we've always wanted to see. So we're very happy to see it.
Yeah, what would Stevie Richards know about wrestling? Yeah,
not like he spent like fucking 30 years in the biz or anything.
Nah, he's never wrestled for all the big companies.
Nah, not at all. Never been over at the biggest time ever. Nah, not at all. But let's go ahead and talk about Punk. Punk had to talk about the pay structure in WWE. So he said it's good and bad. We all make more money now, which thumbs up. But my paycheck was always predicated on how many people were in the building. So I was driven towards ticket sales and the business of it. And when you're in the main events, you get paid more money. And now everyone's just kind of on salary. So I think that's good and bad. It's good for the boys, but also I feel there's not the same ambition. I always wanted to be in the main event because, again, it got me more money. And now I don't care if I'm in the opening match because I'm still going to go make the same, and I can shower and go watch the show now. Shower with who? That's what I ask.
Yeah, we know.
We know. Leave it at that. But Punk also talked about a book and why he would never write a book. He doesn't plan on writing a book. Feels too many people would be unnecessarily upset about it. So here's what he had to say.
No, I feel like too many people would be unnecessarily upset about it. Punk said that about people being upset. Wouldn't change his day-to-day life before explaining what he saw. That he saw his wife painstakingly write her book. No, it doesn't. But it's also a really big undertaking, and I don't have time. I'm too busy on the road with doing. I saw my wife painstakingly write her book, and it doesn't look enjoyable. Well, because she's so fucking bad at it. She fucking sucks. She needs Punk, and that fucking bitch doesn't realize it. Yeah, she worked super hard on that, and I just need to focus 100% of my time on that, and I can't because I'm being pulled in multiple directions. If you get my drift, yeah. Titus mentioned that the book would be a tell-all situation for Punk. The best in the world expressed concern about possibly being sued. Yeah, for myself. Yeah. And then people are like, I'm gonna sue. Oh, Jesus Christ, grow the fuck up, you marks.
Didn't he threaten to sue the one gay Rob Zombie looking dude because he had a very questionable T-shirt up on sale on his site? Who's the name? That Billy Body. Billy Body. That dude, yeah.
That fucking piece of shit. He had a T-shirt that said pedophile, and I said, "Fuck you! I'll sue you in England, asshole."
Just saying. That's how he rolls. That's how Phil rolls. A very hypocritical man. That's how he does. But you know what? He also had to talk a little bit about how he is with people. He's a very authentic man, or so he says.
Do you think back and think, why do people connect with me so much? There's a lot of people trying to throw their hat in the ring doing this.
All the time. I mean, I walk in the aisle of Madison Square Garden, I'm just like looking around, and I'm like, man, what is my life? This is absolutely crazy. I try not to overanalyze it.
Yeah.
I don't want to, self-paralyze myself. It is what it is. It's just, I think people, especially here in Chicago, see that I'm Midwest nice. I'm authentic. I sometimes, first person in my pocket to help you out, or maybe punch you in the face, depending on how you treat other people or treat myself. I just think they just see the authenticity.
I think so too.
Yeah. Elimination Chamber.
Yeah, call me see ya, punch you in the face. I just look at it like this with Punk. The only time he was ever caught on camera punching somebody in the face, it wasn't even a punch, it was a pie face. The only time he ever tried to attack somebody on camera, he had two guys waiting there to get involved. He had Samoa Joe, and he also had Jerry Lynn waiting there to get involved. He is not a legitimate tough guy. I'm so sick of this tough guy act that all these CM Punk fans buy up. It's like they completely memory wipe his whole entire existence in UFC. This guy lost 2 times in the biggest stage of them all. We're not talking Bellator or PFL or 1FC or some fucking little shit league out there. He lost in the big time in UFC to 2 very embarrassing fighters. Mickey Gall's not too bad, but still he's not going to be a big time league fighter. The second loss was even more frustrating. He lost to a journalist, a part-time journalist. That's like getting your ass beat by Brian Alvarez. I'm just saying.
Oh God. Brian Alvarez probably could beat up CM Punk.
He could. I'm legit. At least Brian Alvarez is athletic. That's something that I can't give CM Punk. I wanted to show the video, by the way, of the Yak Sports Challenge, but Barstool Sports are notorious for copyright claims and strikes, so had to not. Just saying. You can look it up online. It's very hilarious. He's so uncoordinated.
But it's CM Punk. So, I mean, you can just imagine how sloppy and uncoordinated he is, and just how funny that would be.
Straight up. But Becky, she had to do a little bit of marking out, so she said, "Absolute travesty on Raw. I was the Raw winner. Everybody saw it, but instead we got the most disgraceful finish in history. Maxine walks out with the title like she earned it. Plus, AJ, absolute joke, did not have a license to be there. And by the referee by crooked car, a total circus, completely out of control." Like, dude, I know that this is not even a gimmick. This is probably how she legitimately feels.
Right. And so this is on November 20th, right? When was that? It was 3 days ago. That was on Monday. Okay.
Right.
Didn't she lose her title last week?
So she lost it. She lost it on Monday. So this is what we're dealing with. Yeah, good lord. But Hangman had a little bit of bitching to do as well. So he said, "I just hope that when I'm older and I'm retired, I don't lower myself to some shit ass podcast where I trash the younger generation that's just chasing the same fortune wrestling has afforded me."
Oh, for God's sake!
You'll be there,
Mark.
You'll be there. Trust me.
You'll be there soon. Like that'll be the irony. Like he'll be the old fucking like in his 50s talking about wrestling and like how better like his guys in his generation were shitting on the guys in the next generation. Like he'll be right fucking there. They're all the same.
Absolutely. Well, because he thinks he's better than most of those people. I mean, there's a reason why even CM Punk called him an empty-headed dumb fuck, because he tried to offer him advice. Now, in all fairness, we may rag on Punk, but he is an industry veteran. If he has to offer some advice to you, and you've only been wrestling in the big time for, 2 to 3 years, you might want to lend an ear. He's not Terry Funk by any means, shape, or form, but at least he knows the old school style. Not too many people wrestling nowadays have that old school style or know the old school style.
Or care about it.
True.
So
I mean, that's Hangman for you.
It's Hangman, and and the other thing too, Hangman, is that a lot of these guys now they just don't have it. They just don't have it. They're not properly trained. They suck. Not many of them have charisma. Hardly any of them have a character. Like they're spitting the facts. These veteran wrestlers today are spitting the facts about wrestlers today. Like even with Bret Hart about Gunther, he's right. Gunther doesn't sell well. Gunther sucks.
And his hits look like shit. It's just so many things that is wrong about pro wrestling nowadays, and we need to listen to the veterans when they offer advice, straight up.
Yeah.
As long as it's not stupid fucking advice, because like Mark Henry, we got to talk about this. So, Mark Henry says Joe Henry should come to the ring after John Cena's last match and lay down for him and get pinned right away. Have Joe Henry lay down on the ground on his back and tell John Cena, "Cover me so I could have a match with you, and you beat me on my record." Even Kofi had to reply and say, "What in the fuck is you talking about, Mark?" What the fuck?
Is Mark Henry is he permanently concussed? Is his brain just soup at this point? Like what is wrong with Mark?
When even people in the WWE locker room are calling you out for your fucking retarded take, that says a lot, man.
Well, but even as retarded as that take is, there's a lot of dumb fuck veteran wrestlers that are running WWE now that are in production roles, that are head of creative. This is Mark Henry here is what's running WWE.
A bunch of Mark Henry, straight up.
Yeah.
That's all it is. Cornette had something recent to say, though. So Light Skin Kingpin said, didn't a bunch of the old school guys have knee, back, hip, neck, and all other types of surgeries, injuries? Won't they walk in smart?
And Cornette said, many did, Simpleton, came from taking bumps as pros and getting paid for them, not getting flung off roofs in the parking lots for fucking free as children. Like you and your fucking trampoline friends who claim to be pros but are stealing money from a rich kid to put on your own jackass shows. Fuck you.
Oh,
Damn.
Always great from Cornette, dude. Oh, like, I love his paragraph one-shots, dude. They're like a sniper. He's like a fucking an old Mark sniper. He's so good at that shit.
He's so good. It's like if like tweets were like fists. Like that's what his tweets are. They're just like, bam.
He's got it, man. He's got it down. But Tay Mello had something marky to say, too. She said, tonight was hard. When the world shut down during COVID, Anna and I used to talk about one day competing for these tag belts. 5 years later, that dream finally came real, and losing in the first round hurts in a way that's hard to explain. We believed in this moment so much, we poured so much of ourselves into this team, into growing together, into giving everything every time we stepped in the ring. Sometimes things don't go the way you hoped, even when your heart is all in it. It is what it is. But I'm grateful for everyone who's been on this journey with us, and for all the love you've shown. Thank you for caring as much as we did. I love you, Anna Jay. Why the fuck is this reading like a suicide note?
Seriously, it's getting crazy. You know what it is? You know what this is? She knows that Anna Jay's leaving and going to NXT. That's what this is.
Yeah, damn it. If anything, that's a mission. But still, just the way this was put, it sounds honestly like a Tay Mello suicide note. I would never want that to happen at all, but I'm just saying the wording, how desperate it is, it could have been worded a little bit better to say, you know?
It could have. I mean, if she had put like "After I love you, Anna Jay, goodbye, cruel world," like it wouldn't have thrown me off. I'd be like, yeah, it makes sense. Unfortunately, this shouldn't be the case, but yeah, Anna Jay is going to NXT and is going to get jobbed into oblivion. They're gonna look at Anna Jay. They're gonna say, yeah, she's attractive and everything, but her work rate needs a lot of improvement, and she's just gonna stay in NXT for like 5 fucking years. Like it's like stay in AEW. You're better off there. You're not gonna get acting roles in WWE. They're not gonna let you.
Nah, she's gonna get buried under the. I think what they'll do is they'll probably use her properly for like about 3 months or so, and then just let her fade away after that. After people start complaining about her lack of work rate, that's why she's in NXT, motherfucker. It's not like they're bringing her up to the main roster or anything, but you know that's how fans are.
What I think they're gonna do, they're gonna put her in a tag team.
Probably, I could see her in like Nikita Lyons or something. So, Chef said liver and onions, yes or no? Don said
Nakazawa is like liver for dinner, never been over. Oh my god. You gotta love Don Butthead over here, just always spitting the real but sounding like a complete fucking retard when doing it. Or maybe he's not spitting the real. I don't know, but he's a complete retard either fucking way.
I know liver fucking sucks, dude. Like liver is it's one of those foods that's so good for you, but man, it tastes like shit. And I'm sorry, you can't even get it over with onions. So I gotta agree with him on that. But it is time for AI News, where we cover all that's going on in the universe of Sora. So let's start it out first with fans. That they decide to go to a strip club, and show off their WWE titles. And this is how strippers reacted.
You two really brought toy belts to a club? They're replicas, limited edition. Sweetie, the only belt that matters in here is around my waist when I leave. No waiting on chair shots while I'm making rent. Okay, but
Sad thing is there's probably wrestling fans that would show up to that shit, just saying.
They probably would, honestly. And I mean, it's at least they're getting out and meeting people. Even if you got to put money in their G-string, fuck it. They're getting out and meeting people. So yeah.
Hey, they're trying their best, man. They're trying their best. But I will say though that the fans, they're going to be there at the Zootopia premiere because you know what? They want to make sure that they see Roman Reigns and CM Punk together as the Zoo Bros.
Oh, it's real. It's finally here. Opening night, baby. Zootopia. I'm gonna cry into my popcorn. Do it. I'll catch the tears in the bucket. Starting. Oh my gosh, look at the city. Fox for the symbol.
It's probably how it's going to go down. Just saying.
Probably. I mean, it's maybe CM Punk wanted to be a part of it. Who knows?
You never know. But I will say, though, that in the Sora universe recently, Aaliyah had a little bit of mean things to say about Whitney Houston, and she took exception to it backstage. Damn, must have really pissed her off with that one.
Yeah, it's fucking not holding back.
But the celebrities, though, they're not all fighting. Some of them are, getting together to form a better team. So here's Jim Morrison and Kurt Cobain teaming up for a better rock cause.
You smell that, Kurt? Stage lights and cheap paint.
It smells like something's about to catch fire.
In the best way.
Walking out there together tonight. 2 different storms, same thunder.
So if you're in the crowd, hold on to your...
They'd be a great team. What can I say?
That'd be awesome. I mean, put the fucking titles on them. I mean, what do you got to lose? They're legends, they'd probably bring in more viewers than Cody Rhodes and fucking Dragunov and Gargano. So why not? It's there's even though they're dead, they're still legends, and I think even that would bring in more views. But unfortunately, who knows?
Yeah, you never know. But at least the Undertaker had the balls to show up on The Price is Right to win a bunch of fallen souls.
Crypt Taker, my friend, you just won a lifetime supply of fallen wrestlers' souls. Rest in.
Vince ain't gonna be happy about that. Just saying.
No, those are his, man. Those belong to him. What are you doing?
That's right. But another Vince may be a secret investor within WWE. Who knows?
Good evening, WWE Universe. The secret investor is me, Vince.
Who knows? I think Vincent Price would be a great investor. I'm just saying.
I mean, he'd probably be more creative than Triple H. So please go anything, please.
Damn straight. Yeah, you know what? In the Sora universe, Raw had their very last show, and here's how the fans reacted.
Oh man,
I can't believe it's really over.
thank you, Rob. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, from all of us here in the arena and around the world, thank you for 31 incredible years.
Now, while that will never happen in real life, it's still a very sobering thing to look at. Just saying.
Yeah, I mean, who knows? It could be over just like that. You don't know. I mean, look at the ratings now. I mean, they're getting pretty close.
Straight up. Well, you know, Tony's trying to throw everything against the wall to really make people watch a show, and one of those is an interspecies 10-person thing match.
Ladies and gentlemen, AEW proudly unveils the wildest prize in professional wrestling history. The 10-person intergender interspecies tag team championship. 10 teammates, any gender.
It could happen, just saying.
Yeah, it could happen. It's getting crazier. It's getting crazier out there. So, you know, and who knows what they're going to have to do to please Netflix. We know what Netflix has done in the past. We remember cuties.
Oh, yeah.
Are they going to become bestiality obsessed soon? Who knows?
We don't know, but what we do know in the Sora universe is that a man that looks a lot like Tony Khan has introduced an AEW billion-dollar belt.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is history. Feast your eyes on the brand new AEW billion-dollar championship. And starting tonight, someone is going to make it.
I would be surprised if he does it. He's got $1 billion, just saying.
Notice how the totals are getting higher. It's like it was 100,000, 200,000, 400,000. Now it's 500,000. Now $1 million at the last show. It's just we're going to get $1 billion belt. It's going to be give it time.
That it will. Well, and you know what, Tony, one of the things he loves to do in his spare time, well, at least this guy that looks like Tony, is dive into a pool full of action figures. So here's Tony having a great time.
Oh, here we go. Woo-hoo! Oh, yes. This is the best day ever. Look at this little champ.
Sad thing is he can actually afford that.
He probably already did, I mean, for all we know.
I'm just saying.
Like, would we be surprised? Would anybody be surprised if we find out that Tony Khan had a pool full of action figures at one point?
I would not be surprised. I would be like, figures.
Figures.
But also on AI News, we also have trailers too. So here's a trailer for a movie that could exist in an alternate universe called Fastlane and the Furious.
This bottle's all the edge you'll ever need, Holmes. As long as it holds, it'll hold. Just make sure you do too.
Let's line them up.
Ready, vatos? Go.
Listen to that crowd. They know who's coming. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the ring, Paul Walker.
You've been running your mouth all week. Out there behind the wheel, you look fearless. But in here, in the ring, you don't have the guts. Quit hiding behind that ankle block. Step up.
Whatever's between you and Dom, don't hurt him. He's my brother. He's all I've got.
Look at that stare down. Either man's blanket. You ready? Paul Walker fires first. And here we go. Trading shots in the middle of the ring. Spine buster. The ring just shook. Walker back up. Flash up.
I'll tell you, I go see it.
Yeah, why not? I mean, fine. It could be good. It could be good. Who knows? You know.
Yeah, always down for another Paul Walker flick, man. Really built that franchise. People want to see Bryan versus Dom in the ring, damn it. So, but you know what they also want to see is they want to see how bad the ratings have gotten. So let's go ahead and talk about these terrible, terrible ratings. Start off first with what is it? The Raw rating. What we got for Raw?
The Raw rating. Okay, so this past Raw, well, not this past Raw, but the Raw before it, because it's always on a week behind. 2.8 million.
So I mean that's a good number, but it was because it was a Boston show. People know that it's one of John Cena's final appearances, so they tuned in. That's the whole reason why. Boston Mass. They know John Cena's a Boston boy, and they tuned in to see him beat Dominic Mysterio. That's what it was all about. It was a big match. What more can be said, you know?
Yeah, I think that's what it was. It was just John Cena having a match in Boston. I think that's what was popping that rating higher. Now, you know, who knows what this rating's going to be? Honestly, I think the rating that's going to be coming up soon, like on Tuesday, when we get the number for the last Raw, I think that one's going to be 2.6.
I think you know what, it's probably going to be something really similar to this number. I think either anywhere from 2.6 to 2.9 is what I'm looking at.
2.6, 2.9. Yeah, no, I can see that for sure. Yeah.
We'll see what happens. How did SmackDown do?
All right, so SmackDown, let me pull it up here. They did, let me get the rating here for you. Come on, fucking computer. I believe they did about like 1.16.
So for SmackDown, they are looking at 1.15, pretty close. 1.158 viewers, 0.27 of 18 to 49. It's showing that they're trying to do everything to get people to watch SmackDown. And even like with this last beatdown with Drew McIntyre, Trash and Cody, they're trying to do anything they can to make people watch the show. And it's just not working. I mean, even when you see it go from, 993 to 1.1, come on, man. That's it.
That's all they brought in, and this is from last week. We haven't gotten the latest SmackDown, and I think that one's going to be under 1.1. I think that's going to be like the 1 million, like 1 point. I think it's going to be like 1,065,000, something like that is what I think it's going to be. But yeah, I think it's going to go down. I think that, you know, I think what this showed, what we now know for a fact. This is what we know about SmackDown's ratings. The MLB playoffs didn't really affect it that much.
No, not at all. And I know people will say that it did, but no, it didn't. Nope. That's just how the ratings are. Check out the quarterly average estimate of tickets distributed. It's such strong years in 23 and 24 when there were still hints of Vince left. Look at this dramatic drop down in 25.
It's down about because then people are gonna say, oh, but they're on Fox. Okay, let's talk about when they went back to USA in September of 2024, right? 1.7 is what the average number was. They're now getting on average 1.1 to 1.2. They've lost around 600,000 viewers in less than a year. And yet Eric Bischoff and all the other people who want to shit on AEW, and rightly so for in all honesty, you know, I think if we're going to be real about AEW, you also got to be real about WWE and TNA and everybody else. AEW struggle. They're losing about 20% of their audience every year. WWE has lost about 30% of their audience just for SmackDown. So people are going to talk about, it's AEW, they're falling apart, but we're not going to talk about SmackDown that's actually dive bombing even worse.
No, they won't, because they're WWE marks, and what they are is they're bandwagon riders, and they want to side with the winning team. It's this tribalistic bullshit that you see in just about everything nowadays. Got to be tribalistic about something. Got to pick a side. So that's what's going on with the fan base. But how's NXT looking?
Honestly, not much better. Let me get it here. NXT did 650,000 viewers. Okay, so that's decent for Gold Rush. So this is for their special event Gold Rush episode of NXT 650. Okay, it did 50,000 more than Blood and Guts. Good for them. It's still not a number we're jerking off over, and don't be surprised if this number dive bombs back to like 607,000. Like I think it's going to be under 610,000. I think it's just going to drop back down as it's always done. So yeah.
Oh yeah, CW is pissed off about the new metrics. He shouldn't be. You have an underperforming product. Nobody wants to watch a bunch of shitty evolved developmental wrestlers. Sorry.
Absolutely, and they're like WWE can only and CW can only pawn that excuse off for so long until they got to fucking deliver. They got to deliver the goods, and I don't know if they're gonna. I don't know if they can.
No, they can't. But Dynamite has been not too bad lately. How's the rating been?
Dynamite. Okay, so the Blood and Guts episode of Dynamite did about 600,000 viewers. This past Dynamite, 491,000 viewers
in Boston too. In that trip, like right around the time of John Cena's show.
Yeah, that is not good. You're under 500,000. You lost over 100,000 viewers in a week, 109,000. This is not good, Tony. It's like there are good things happening in AEW, but there's no storylines, there's no badass feuds to care about. So people are just not tuning in.
You can't blame them. I mean, when you got something this fucking bad, this is what you're going to get. You're going to get people tuning out. Now, don't get me wrong. At least we have found entertaining merit in the last couple of Dynamites, mostly in the women's division. But for the most part, the show is so fucked up. It's all matches. So if you're going to just see all matches, you'd rather go with the winning team. That's how people are. So it's
yeah, for sure. For sure. And it's unfortunate that it's that way, but that's the way it is.
Now, Collision, if I'm understanding right, had 2 different ratings, right?
I haven't seen. Let me pull it up here.
I got both here. I just want to know which one you got.
Go ahead and pull them up.
Okay, so first we got the Saturday one, November 15, 219,000. This is what you can expect out of Collision, especially on a Saturday. This is the type of number, especially on its own, you can expect because nobody is around to watch wrestling on a Saturday night. Unless it's a pay-per-view. That's the only thing they'll make time for. So yeah, not too much better, but then you go ahead and you look at the Wednesday number a little bit better because it's got the lead-in off of Dynamite, but still pretty bad on its own right.
That's still not a good number. I mean, that number took a lot of help to get. Like that was not like on its own like Collision usually is. So 322,000, not good, man. Hey, Tony, probably not going to get renewed, man.
Yeah, more likely, especially with all that's going on with WBD being sold right now. Yeah, if anything, I think he's just getting his safeguards ready. He's probably just going to go right to YouTube. Who knows?
Probably.
But yeah, so with all that covered, we're all good on ratings, right?
We're all good on ratings.
Okay. Let's go ahead and head on over here. Aegon was saying, I feel like someone is going to hurt one of these female wrestlers. And WWE needs to protect their talent. There's too many sick fans out there. Well, look how close that came with the Sonya Deville incident. The guy was literally, he broke into her house and was hiding in her closet.
Yeah, that's Hornswoggle breaking into her house and jerking off in the closet. I mean, yeah, they know. Like, there's sickos out there, man. There's sickos out there. Like and that's the thing is like WWE can afford security. Why the fuck aren't they giving each of the wrestlers a security detail? I don't understand.
It doesn't make any sense at all, especially, they only learned their lesson when they went over to France, and people like Rhea Ripley were getting bombed by the fans. Then they're like, okay, finally, we need some security here. No, it's getting bad. It's not like that just overseas. No, it's like that over here in the States now, too. It's getting bad everywhere. So, yeah, now we feel that, something definitely needs to be done, Aegon. We're tired of it as well. He was also saying, seeing Lola Vice wasting away in AAA irritates me. The frustrating thing to us is watching people that are marketable, like Lola Vice and Nikita Lyons, waste away in shows that nobody watches, like AAA and Evolve. When you could bring up both of these women, make them a tag team, make them the big booty chicks, or Bubblicious, whatever you want to call them. And, and they could rock it. Dude, Lola and Nikita have enough charisma, enough mic skills, physical and vocal to, I think, get by.
Oh no, absolutely. I think they could. I think they really could. I think they could get over on the main roster. It's just they're never going to be given the push because they can't put on 5-star work rate classics. And see with the whole like Maxine Dupree thing, I don't know what it is. Like, is it because the wrestlers in the back like, oh, she's tried so hard to get good at this? And like, I'm sorry, no, but there's people in NXT right now you could be putting in that. Blake Monroe would have been a better choice.
No, I hate to say it. Blake would be a better choice, but I think more than anything right now, there's a lot of disarray as far as what they want to push. Like, it was obvious only people like Julia and Stephanie Vaquer got brought up because of the work rate. Has nothing to do really with how they look. They're highly more ranked on their work rate than they are their looks, and even then they're just boring personality. So it just sucks seeing people that do have charisma, not even on NXT, wasting away in AAA and Evolve. It's fucked up, man.
Seriously fucked up that you got that they would rather use her for AAA than have her on the main roster. That's crazy to me. Now I get you're trying to help out this new asset of AAA. You're trying to help it grow and sustain, but like you'd be better off putting like main roster stars that you're not using often. Have them go to AAA.
Yeah, exactly. Especially like Hump a Bear Crap Pillow. Nobody wants to see him. Nobody wants to see the LWO. I hate to say it. Anybody who's Hispanic and not drawing like a Dragon Lee, send them on over. Fuck it.
Yeah, why not? Like what have you got to lose? You might as well use them in AAA, right? I don't understand why they don't. I don't know. Bad booking.
Maybe to keep them around as jobbers. I don't know.
Could be.
Who knows? That man said AJ Lee. Okay, this is an impression. We'll get to that a little bit later. Okay, Aegon said, when Kennedy and MVP went to Raw, their push is halted. Lets me know that Triple H, Cena, Shawn was burying talent. Taker gave guys more opportunities on SmackDown. Yeah, it shows you that Kennedy and MVP were very vocal guys backstage, and they kind of rub people the wrong way. I hate to say it, especially people in charge of Triple H, and John Cena. They have a lot of backstage pull and have for a long time. So, just saying. I mean, if you rub them the wrong way, it doesn't matter how big of a name you are. Look at what happened with Vader and Shawn Michaels. Shawn got really pissed off because Vader tugged his hair a little too hard and held against him and got him fired.
Yeah. That's who Shawn was back in the day. He was a total fucking dick.
Yeah. So, Super Bob Buffett says the Bobby Lashley impression sounds like that kid from Frisky Dingo.
Oh, Simon.
Sorben, the Sorben.
Simon, that was our last bowl. Oh man,
was that Rhea Ripley's first voiceover job doing that shit?
Ah, that makes sense. Yeah, she was Simon,
or whoever the other guy, Frisky Dingo for that matter.
The buff alien dude, whatever the fuck his name was. Something. Yeah, I don't know. Something.
Anyways, it's time for impressions. We're going to impressions. So we'll start off with Catman, who said, Kenny dressed like Daffy Duck and Dave dressed like Duke Nukem. Bump into Daddy, VKM, and Cena. They try to flirt with Vince. VKM and Cena get mad. Okay, I'll be Dave and Cena. You be Vince and Kenny.
Let's see. I can just read it one more time.
Please, go for it.
So Kenny dressed like Daffy Duck and Dave dressed like Duke Nukem. Kenny dressed like Daffy Duck. Dave dressed like Duke Nukem. Bump into Daddy, VKM, and Cena. They try to flirt with Vince. VKM and Cena get mad. Okay. So do you want me to be Kenny and Vince?
Yeah, that's what I was trying to say.
Okay, yeah, I'm down for that. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, look at you. Look at the big duck ass on you, Kenny.
Oh, thank you, Dave. I'm glad you noticed. What do you think? Oh, do you love it?
Yeah, I want to rub the feathers. You're so soft. Yeah. What do you think of my macho Duke Nukem outfit? Look at how fucking stunning I look.
Oh, I love the fact that you made it assless. Oh, yeah, Dave.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
Yeah, shove your BFG up there.
Oh, I can't wait.
I'll be in the bedroom like, come get some.
Oh, you better, big boy. Oh, look who it is. Oh, Vince McMahon and John Cena.
What the hell are you? Who's this old guy? What are you supposed to be? Are you supposed to be a big poop? What are you?
Analyzing. The old man is identified as Dave Meltzer, podcaster for Wrestling Observer. Analyzing. The other man is AEW wrestler Kenny Omega. That is who they are, Vince.
What the hell's a Kenny Omega? What do you want? Get out of my face.
Oh, come on, Vince. I know you didn't mean it. Oh, come on. Why don't you come back with us to the hotel room? Come on, man.
Come on, Daddy Vince. I know you like the buff, muscly alpha male guys. Look at me. I'm dressed as Duke Nukem. Look at this big bulge. Come get some. I came here to suck Vince's dick and chew bubblegum, and I'm all out of bubblegum.
Ew, Johnson. Get rid of them. Do what you gotta do. Get rid of them. Get them out. They make me want to puke.
Activate laser mode. Did I do good? Did I do good, Daddy? Did I do good?
Of course you did good. It was stupendous. I think the kids love it. You could make this the main attraction at WrestleMania. The kids would love it.
Money.
Yeah.
Sir Crazy Pretzel said impression. Mauro Ranallo calls a game of pool. All right, we're here for the National World Wrestling Pool Championships, and we have two former wrestlers playing pool today. This is the one, the only. We got Colt Cabana having a pool contest against, who is this? Oh, it looks like AJ Lee. They're having a game of pool, and I'm here with one of the best voices in all of pro wrestling. We're talking about Nigel McGuinness.
Oh, thank you, Mauro. Yes, we are here to commentate on an amazing competitive pool match. Oh, look, as you see the competitor, he's getting the cue ready. He's lifting it up. He's polishing it. He did it. Oh my God, he got it in one of the holes.
I can't believe it. No, we are not spoofing you. It actually happened here live on TV. Watch the instant replay as Colt Cabana lands a perfect pocket shot, sinking.
This could be it.
Wow, mamma mia. One ball, two balls. You can see the sweat on AJ, and you can see her husband CM Punk in the background, cussing it audibly. He must be so fucking upset right now. Okay, so, let's see. Batman said, AJ Lee catches Punk in the pool with her Survivor Series teammate. She's pissed and calls Joe Henry, named, and beat him up, and everyone laughs at Punk. Okay. So just start out with Punk in the pool with all the women teammates.
All right, okay. Who's, like Asuka, okay. Oh, yeah. Hey, Asuka, yeah. Give me that floaty, yeah, come here, yeah. Give me that
you like a floaty? Oh, you put it down floaty? Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's how Daddy Punk likes it. Yeah. It's too bad you didn't have Roxanne a part of your group, you fucking bitches. But you know what, in due time. Yeah.
Oh, Daddy Punk, what do you think of my Baphomet bikini?
Oh, I fucking love it. Oh my God, it's making my dick hard. Yeah. Do you like my bulge that I have in between my legs? It is impressive. It most certainly is impressive. Yeah. Oh, I would love to just. Oh, but a lady like you, I got a romance first. Not like these fucking whores. Yeah.
I can't believe what I'm seeing, Joe Henry. I looked at the binoculars. This fucking piece of shit is hitting on other women.
Say his name and he appears. I believe in Joe Hendry. Well, AJ, let me take a look at the situation. Oh, he's definitely cheating on you. Would you like me to kick his ass?
Yeah, kick his fucking ass and beat him up and show everybody how tiny his wiener is.
With pleasure. Hey, Punk. Cannonball.
Oh, he's kicking his balls. Punk is such a bitch.
Ow, he's hitting me. Stop him. Oh, no. Joe Hendry is attacking CM Punk. Oh, no, somebody please stop this.
I got it all on camera.
Hey, AJ, keep the camera rolling. We got to embarrass him this time. No, they're showing my little dick. No.
Look how tiny it is.
Stop it. Girls, stop laughing at me.
Look how tiny his little winky is.
Ha ha, that dick is smaller than mine.
Check it out, tiny dick. Catman said impression. Punk and Sap fight in the octagon. Stone Cuck drinking soy milk and a drunk JBL on commentary. Dave and Kenny do a run in, choose what happens. Okay, for this, I'll be Sap, you be Punk. You be Stone Cuck, I'll be JBL. I'll be Dave, you be Kenny.
Okay.
All right. We got a hell of a fight tonight, Stone Cuck. We're gonna have CM Pussy Boy going up against Soy Boy Sap in an octagon fight.
Damn shines, I was so cooked over here watching this damn gunfight over here. You got two soy filled bitches getting it on in the octagon, and that's the bottom line, because Soy Cold said so.
I'd love to see both of them in the shower afterwards. Look at Punk, he's all acting like he's tough, and look at Sap in the corner. He's dressed in a pink tutu. I bet you a guy in the pink tutu gonna beat the fuck out of him.
Damn shine, I tell you right now, it takes a real man to put on a pink tutu and get in that octagon. That's the bottom line, because So Cold said so.
Oh my God, they're coming at it. Oh, he just got hit by the guy in the pink tutu. The bitch in the pink tutu is pounding him down. Oh, the referee just stepped in. It's already over.
Ref, call it. He's gonna kill me. That's what you get, you fucking pussy. You're a fucking pussy. I'm tougher than you. Yeah, you fucking bitch. Hey, get off of me. I'm not done yet. Come on.
Damn shine, it's one hell of an ass whooping if I've ever seen one. Oh shit, we got Ken Omega and Dave coming down to the ring. They're doing a run in.
Yeah, fuck that shit. Fuck you, shot. Punch here to what? Punch here to fucking run, you asshole.
No. Get off me. Get off me. Help.
Seeing all these guys have hot guy on guy action is getting me a little hot bothered. I don't know about you, Stone Cuck. Ow!
Damn shine, you know what? Nothing wrong. There's sometimes you need a man to hug and kiss a damn JBL. You're looking pretty damn good right now, if I can say so myself. Oh, hell yeah.
Fuck this broadcast. Let's go back to the shower and give a little homecoming. Ow!
Damn shine, I'll even play the Oons music too, damn. or that one song.
It's your love that gets me
Yeah, perfect. Javon said finally, after all these years, Dave Meltzer had a sit-down conversation with Kenny Omega. Okay. All right, Kenny, I'm sorry. I have to have a serious conversation with you right now.
What do you need to tell me, Dave? Are you going to finally confess your love to me? Are you going to propose to me, Dave? Oh, you better. I've been waiting for this moment for about 5 years now.
Well, I should let you know, the divorce it finally finalized, and you know, I so happened to take a little trip to my personal jeweler, Ben Bridge, today, and I got myself the nicest ring. Oh my God, I found it. It's a golden butthole. Look at this ring.
Oh my God, look at that. Oh, Dave, make me the happiest woman in the world. Oh, come on.
Will you marry me in a gay New Japan G1 Climax theme wedding?
Only if Tony Khan officiates the wedding.
Oh, it's already signed. He's on board. Isn't that right, Tony?
Fucking right. Fucking Dave Minister. Fucking Dave Minister. Gay wedding, the fucking main event, Dynamite. Fuck yeah.
Yeah, fuck that. Main event of All In.
Fucking main event of All In. Gay wedding. Oh. We're in a serious conversation.
Super Bob Buffett says, one half impression. During Bret Hart's recent rampage at a military report, he's low on ammo and personnel trying to beat Bret. 5 minutes later, radio silence. Okay. So you be the radio broadcaster or whatever, talking about the carnage that Bret's doing, and I'll just be Bret.
Okay. Attention, everybody! We have a crazy Canadian man wreaking havoc on this military base. Attention! Look for a scraggly, Meredith-looking old.
Fuck you! You don't know how to work. Your punches and kicks look like shit. You're supposed to be soldiers. You fucking
We
pussies.
can't stop him! Ah!
I'm low on ammo. Where's your fucking armor, you pussies?
Somebody stop it!
I'm making my way up to the fucking radio tower. You fucking cowards! Open up the fucking door, you pussy!
No, I'm scared! Help! Somebody help!
Noseman calls for help and uses arms from Kia troops, but nothing works. Bret gets him. 3 weeks later, all WWE employees are... Okay.
From Kia troops.
Kia. Kia troops. Korean troops, maybe? I don't know.
Could be. Yeah, Korea is what I'm thinking, yeah.
Okay.
Alright, okay. Look, I'll make you a deal. I'll trade to CM Punk, but I need your troops. We gotta stop this guy, Bret Hart. He's wreaking havoc in my country. I'll do anything.
Oh, Bret Hart, he ain't about K. He not Mackie, Canadian. We know what for him.
Look, I know you don't work for him, but I gotta stop him. The Navy and the military went ahead and shut down the airbase, but wrestlers can't travel and we can't have our shows. So look, here's the deal. I'll give you CM Punk. You send in your best Korean troops to get this guy.
Not enough. We want Sami Zayn KO2.
Alright, deal. Damn it. They're gonna... No. It's for the greater good. I can make another Sami Zayn. I got Dragunov. Oh, those muscles, those legs.
Let me the fuck in, you fucking coward! You big nose pussy! Let me the fuck in!
No! They're supposed to take you down! No!
3 weeks later, And now, on today's news, we have something very unfortunate to announce. Yes, every single employee for WWE has expired. We do not know how it has happened, but apparently a very angry Canadian has expired every single employee for WWE. Yes, even those working in payroll, even those working from home. He found their address and found them. Insane. What do you have to say about that, Carol?
What I have to say is that, my God, we really couldn't stop this streaky-looking fucking fat Meryl Streep-looking Canadian guy. Good God, we suck.
America is fucking retarded. Back to you, Tim. So, McLovin says impression. Noseman is headed to his hotel suite. He sees Cena walk out of Nia's room and sees VKM walking out of HBK's room. Noseman cries, "As a defeated man, he finds God." Okay. Thank you for a fun time. Thank you for a fun time, Stephanie. That was so fun. Oh, yeah. Activate fun mode. Yes, fun time.
Oh yeah, John, wow, that was such a great dick. And even with the new filling too, it's like a cinnamon nutmeg holiday flavor. I love it, yeah.
Thank you. I'm glad you enjoy it. Oh, look, there's my daddy. There's my daddy. Hi, daddy.
Oh, look at this. It's my son, John Cena, and my bitch of a daughter, Stephanie. You stab me in the back. You make me want to puke. I wish I could disown you, but I can't. Damn it.
Oh, Vince, you back me up so much. I'm going to be farting juice for weeks.
Yeah. What is it? You've always had the best butt. Even better than yours, Cena.
Yeah, and you got the heartbreak cock if there ever was one.
Oh, what the fuck is going on? Sean, tell me you didn't do it. Tell me you didn't do it.
I loved him before I loved you.
Oh, Sean, tell me you didn't suck his yak.
I sucked it, and then some.
Yeah, he sucked that dick, yeah. And I sucked on John's dick too, you fucking bitch. Yeah.
I can't get any lower from you than this. I think when you hit rock bottom, you gotta find God. God, are you there? Can you help me now?
Are you that Satan-worshipping asshole who's a shitty booker as well?
Oh yeah, damn it.
Fuck off. Metalhead said impression. BKM gives Trump and JD Vance a tour of his lair. He shows them Cena-nator, his Cena clones, and torture chamber where he is torturing Noseman. You go ahead and be Vince and JD. I don't really know JD's voice too much. I'll be Trump for this one.
Yeah,
I'll be Cena-nator as well. So I'll be Trump and Cena-nator.
Cool, yeah, no worries.
All right.
So, Mr. President, right here, this is my lair. It's a stupendous lair. JD, what do you think?
I like it. I really do. Oh, that's a nice couch you got over there. Hey, Vince, can I go sit on your couch over there?
Sure, it's kind of weird, but damn it, do whatever you're gonna do.
Cool, thank you.
That's just what it does. It sits on couches. There's a couch kind of surf there always one. But look at this wonderful lair. So majestic, so big, so spectacular. You know, the kings will love it because you're a king. And look at this. All these buck-naked, muscular men, these alpha males, brimming with energy. Look at them. Look at them.
Well, those are my Cena clones right there. I've spent 25 years of clone technology making them. Adrenochrome, underground, dumb bases, everything. We've made the perfect Cena clones. They're perfect. What do you need clones for?
Who is this butt-naked man coming up wearing this outfit?
That's Cena.
I'm Cenabot. I'm Cenabot, and I'm here to offer you a cocktail wiener, sir. Would you like one?
Yes, I would love one. JD, go ahead and get yourself a cocktail wiener. Maybe tell you a little light around the loafers there.
I can't. I'm too busy fucking this couch.
You enjoy your couch fucking. I'm gonna go ahead and look at all these sexy American men. Great job there, Vince.
Well, yeah, this isn't the best part. I gotta show you the best part. We gotta show you the stupid little doggy. Yeah.
Is that fucking idiot who keeps on coming down to the White House? You're not welcome, you fucking moron. Get the fuck away from my property, or else I'm putting a restrainer order on ya.
But I love you. I voted for you. I'll suck your cock. I'll do it now.
Shut up.
I'm not into bestiality. Not at all. Gross. Not for me. Not for me. No. Sorry.
He's so ugly. I can't believe my fucking bitch of a daughter married you. Look at you. Look at you.
I think you need to poop on him, Vince.
You know what? I think it's a really good idea. Hey, Noseman. You feeling a little hungry? You look like you haven't eaten in a bit. Here, let me go ahead and feed you. Yeah, it's what I had to eat.
I'm good.
Play it up.
Now that's comedy.
McLovin said impression. Nia has a surprise for Noseman, says that the guys have a good look in his Theory-nator, and Cena-nator says she wants the old and the young at the same time. Okay.
Oh yeah, I got a big surprise for you, Noseman. Oh yeah, an early Christmas surprise. Yeah.
No, oh God, what is it? No, not another guy with the wrong look. No.
Cena-nator, bring in the new guy. Yeah.
You want me to introduce the new guy, the new bot? Here it is. TheoryBot, come in.
Oh, hey, Steph, how's it going? I am TheoryBot, and I am here to lay the wood, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, what do you think about that, Noseman? Two buff naked guys getting busy with me, yeah!
No, I jumped him out and kept him off TV. What happened?
Well, now I'm gonna give them a job or two. Come on over here, big boys!
So Bad Sport said, Cenabot tells Carrie why she should yield to VKM. Open up the door, Carrie. Open up the door. Open the door right now. Carrie, you should yield to VKM. You have no other option. You must yield to him.
Why the fuck should I yield to Vince McMahon?
Because Vince McMahon, He is a billionaire. He is insane. He is also a genius. And
Well, I'm Carrie Underwood. I've sucked a lot of billionaire cock to get where I am.
he sucked more and better. Sorry.
That's a good point. Damn.
So TJ Moore 960 says, impression. Noseman goes over to congratulate him on getting beat up in that segment on SmackDown. A time traveler comes to that. He will lose the championship belt after WrestleMania next year. Noseman cries.
Is this Cody or who?
I think Cody. Yeah, I think he's talking about Cody. Yeah. So, yeah, I can be Cody, I guess. You want to be Triple H?
Sure.
All right.
Yeah, you get beat up. Okay, yeah.
Hey, Cody. Hey, look, I want to give you some props. We respect the hell out of you for what you did in that bus. Yeah, you really took it on the face big time. You took it on the chin. You had that makeup guy come in and really give you a shitty, bloody makeup job. We just want to let you know that we really appreciate what you done, and yeah, it was awesome.
I was in the makeup chair for 2 hours straight. That's 2 hours that I could have had fun times with my dog, that I could be painting for my man, that I could be running the biggest superstar in SmackDown history. 2 long hours of my dog. And for what?
Don't worry, Cody. It'll all work out in the end.
Who is this? What is your name, big boy?
Hey, listen, I just want to tell you, you're going to lose that title after WrestleMania next year. I'm from the future, okay? I'm telling you what's going to happen. Just trust me.
If it's true, Triple H, I thought you said I was going to have the title until I retired.
Damn it. TKO forced my hand. They said they can't have another guy that draws as low as you, and they said you gotta drop the title at Mania.
No, I've done so much for you. Oh my God, I've done so much for you.
I know, Cody. It's okay. Don't worry.
Hold me, Triple H. Hold me in your big strong arm, big boy.
I'll try, but I look like Dr. Robotnik with the big nose now.
That's a More 96 impression. Punk walks in and laughs at Cody. The time traveler throws Punk out of the window along with Noseman. Cody looks in horror as he runs out of the room. Triple H. Oh, hi, Punk. I'm a little tested right now. It's a little hard moment for me right now.
What happened? Why are you crying, asshole? Stop crying or I'll fucking kick your teeth in. Yeah.
Let me do us that time traveler.
Oh, you fucking asshole. Yeah, you came back and said that my dick would fall off and all the girls would leave me. Fuck you, you liar. That never happened. You know what? I've been waiting to do this for a long time. You know, I'm gonna fix the timeline and I'm gonna do what needs to be done. Hey, get your hands off me. Get off me. Yeah!
Oh, no, don't take my lover. Don't take my lover. Don't take
No, don't do it. Don't do it. No!
I have to leave right now before I get turned off. Metalhead said, Darby goes to Gigi's house to try to win her back. He sings a rendition of Barry Manilow's Mandy titled Gigi. She tells him to get the fuck out of here and dumps a bucket of dog shit on him from her second-story window. Okay, who do you want to be for this one?
I could be. Let me look it up just in case. So Barry, I don't think I've ever heard that song, but let me.
I might have heard it once before, but I do not know the lyrics off the top of my head.
So I remember all my life raining down as cold as ice. Shut up. Let me pull it up here. Yeah. I need to hear it. I don't think it's gonna come through here.
Yeah, you can play it on YouTube. Yeah.
Raining down as cold as ice. Shadows of a man, a face through a window. Okay.
All right.
Either, do you want to do it?
I mean, I can look up the lyrics. Let me see what I got here. So it's called Mandy by Barry Manilow. So Mandy. Okay. All right, cool. What's up, everybody? This is Darby Allin for Jackass, and I'm gonna go try to win back my former hot girlfriend. I know she's with this fucking loser named Zach Wentz, but I got the riz and I can do this shit. Hey, Gigi! I remember all my life raining down as cold as ice, shadows of a man, a face through a window, crying in the night, his night comes in
Get the fuck out of here! I don't want you back. I'm busy sucking Pete Wentz's dick. Fuck you!
Happy people pass away, looking in their eyes to see memory I never realized.
Wait, you're Zach Wentz. Ew!
I'm still depressed though. Oh, Andy, Gigi, will you
get the fuck out of here? Hey, you know what? Hey, Zach, do we have that dog, that fucking bucket of dog shit? Yeah, hand it over.
Stop me from shaking. I need you to do. Oh, Gigi. Oh, shit.
Get the fuck out of here, okay?
Hey, fucking bitch. You know you want this dick? Fucking cunt.
I'm sucking this fucking microwave burrito body looking fucking dork over here. Go away.
You could be sucking on this microwave body dork, though.
Go away.
So, guys, that has been the news. And we go out with a Bullseye premiere. And this one is about just the poor work we see in the ring.
Punk and Jay had a terrible match. Sloppy and unprofessional, quite a mismatch. Might want to return the audience's cash. Jay made the wrong splash, and Punk the flimsy dude who needs glue to keep his dick attached. These two should be ashamed. The Hey, work on your cardio, you guys should watch the videos. It's you guys hitting softer than pillows, I rate your match 0. Jay and Punk are terrible, their match was unbearable. Here's 3 masters of sloppy and unprofessional. It's J.H. and Punk. Thanks for giving us a match so unrefined. Performing like old and demented seniors with gray hair and a walking crane out of their prime. Can't even perform or simulate a real fight. Looks like these two are the kings of slop style. Bet you two went in the back with a big fat smile. H2 after that shit show singing it to AEW. Not caring if WWE sucks, sticky fucking stooges. I don't care if it was unintentional. Watching that felt like I got kicked in the Jenna. Jay and Punk are terrible, their match was unbearable. Here's 3 masters of sloppy and unprofessional. It's J.H. and Punk. Jay and Punk are terrible, their match was unbearable. Here's 3 masters of sloppy and unprofessional. It's J.H. and Punk. Jay and Punk are terrible, their match was unbearable. Here's 3 masters of sloppy and unprofessional. It's J.H. and Punk. J.